Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe Pay. New York Guinea is on the loose. New York Guinea is on the juice. New York Guinea is all the truth. Please enjoy our show and maybe your masseuse is listening too, so give her a splooge. Greg and Joe, Joe and Greg, Joe and Greg, Greg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our two Guineas aren't a no-show. So now let's go.
And get your waffles and protein pancake, yeah?
There you go, right here. The fucking chocolate bear,
Yeah.
baby.
It's
Get
like
your
selling
fucking
at a
protein.
baseball game, Greg. Hey,
Yeah, man.
I'm good.
I just did one.
Yeah.
I would open my mouth and show you the shit in my mouth, but you know when you were a kid, did you ever do that with your brothers? Like, yo, I just did, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
When you were a
You're
kid,
eating that. Yeah, when you're kids. And they're like, yeah, fucking.
you
But of course,
motherfucker.
welcome to Enhanced Labs.
Yes.
Enhanced Labs presents the Gregorio and the Giuseppe show.
Yes.
Greg just pooped himself, I think.
No, I did. No. I'm getting.
Yeah,
I'm unprepared. Joe. I got those stupid things because I was eating it. Look, we got the
Stimulus.
stimulus, Maximus stimulus, like Maximus, and then I've been taking these. I just took a few of these. They're pretty good. I think it lowered my. I do believe it lowered my sugar, Joe.
I got my Slin here.
I think it lowered my sugar. And
That's
then
good.
of course,
Black Ops.
the Maximus pump is always very good too, by the way.
Yes.
Nitrous oxide. Anything that could fucking promote nitrous oxide, right there, baby.
Yep, definitely gets
Anyway.
that's all of the good stuff.
Anyway, they're all our shit from our boy Tony Huge and Enhanced.
Tony Huge, enhancedlabs.com presents the Greg and Joe show. And we have some you guys I gotta apologize. It was going to be the Greg and Echo show. I was echoing, so we had to fix it.
But you were echoing because it's my computer, and if these guys watch RX.
It's a techie glitch in the
Yeah.
thing.
Every time I come on, my fucking computer makes Palumbo echo. I gotta get off, then I gotta reboot the whole computer, and that's what we had to do here.
It's just the way it is. No,
Right, it's not an old computer; it's a fucking Apple, but just it does it. I don't know why. It fucks up everybody else's shit.
It's
a
just
demon.
the way it is. And Mark Foreman, let's hope these two Dagos aren't a no-show. So let's go. Thank you, Mark. Of course, in the song by Hooga Claus, he's confused with they went to their daylight not daylight, whatever they fucking call it, right? In Europe ahead of us, Greg. So he's all off out of sorts. I don't fucking blame him because when you first do it, it's a mess.
I hate
Corey,
it.
what's up? There's Corey over there. And,
Hey, Corey, what's going on, guys?
You guys are the best. Keep it coming. So natural. I love it. Thank you so much, my friend.
Was that Mark Foreman or Mark Furman?
Mark Furman. Remember Mark Furman?
He's still doing his every once in a while. Those like crime ID. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's a fucking asshole, bro. He's a fucking clown. That guy. Why anybody would fucking even waste their time with a fucking jerk off? I'd rather have Kato Kalin. At least he was kind of goofy and funny. But Mark Furman was a fucking a zilch. King Dale, what's up?
King Dale, what's going on?
It's not your fault.
That's me.
It was my
No, just letting the guys know. Yeah, it's my fault. No, I was because once I rebooted it, it worked.
Yeah, but this doesn't matter. It was still just a little treat. I pissed blood yesterday. Kidney stones. Oh, I've had kidney stones.
Oh, no. It's not good.
Oh, you feel like you got shot in the back. Do you remember the old Disneyland commercials? I'm going to Disney. You just won the Super Bowl. That one. Wish upon a star.
How much Scott Old did they get paid for that?
Oh, that the MVP to Super Bowl, right? They get him right on the field, literally, because they spend a lot of money to do that. Hooga Claus, you've seen the the flying couple I saw today in the mall, both were big Robs, but the woman was like 6 feet and the kid had Ed Sheeran red hair. Both of them had zero indication they could produce ginger. Skipping jeans or skipping jeans. Maybe she was fucking skipping out. Maybe she went to the pub and got a little fucking. Well, when Smelly was fucking not around, he was out there playing bridge with his friends, and he's due to anxiety. It's been rough. Go to a rubber tug, bro.
Wait, what did he say? Any advice for? But we listen. You know, life sucks, and everybody goes through anxiety. You're not the only one. You gotta rough it up. You don't need a medicine, bro. You don't need a fucking,
Yeah, you don't need it.
What's your anxiety?
$60. They jerk you off and massage. Who's better than you after that, right?
Well, but I mean, what's your anxiety? Is it that your wife, or you got problems with the chick? You got problems with life? You can't stand yourself? What is it? You gotta be more specific if you want our advice. But
you gotta address
it's
the
normal,
worst.
bro. It's normal. You're not the only one. You're not alone, and you have to sometimes pull your big boy pants up and just say, "Look, what am I fucking stressing? If you're stressing at some chick, forget about it, bro. If she doesn't like you, I don't understand why guys chase girls that say I don't feel the same way anymore. Whatever.
I can only speak for myself. What a fucking pussy I was.
No, we all do it, but it's normal.
Now I'm like, what a jerk off I was. Could have fucked, fucking any
It's
other
normal
person.
though. We've all had that shit.
When you're a younger person.
When you're young and shit, you don't know how to deal with it. But it's normal. Yeah. It's normal. If you don't feel fucking, you feel a little pain, but you got to move on though. You can't chase her and start threatening her or beat up any guy that's want to get a date her. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's going to make you put you in jail. And while you're sitting in jail with a bunch of fucking momos, she's going to be out there going to the movies with her new man and shit. So you better fucking get over that shit. There's somebody out there for everybody. Anyway, I'll shut up because it could be something totally different. But it usually is over guys. Over chicks. Guys usually stress. Yeah. Right, usually is over chicks.
Yep, yeah, usually. Kingdale, Greg and Joe, a lot of people making fun of Nick Walker's distended stomach. Do you believe the hate is justified? I mean, listen, he's a fucking bodybuilder. I mean, he came in out of shape.
Join the distended stomach crew. You know what I mean? They all got that shit. Listen, I got to be honest with you. I just saw Dorian Yates talking about this shit. And he's like, all the guys in the Olympia today, he goes, they all look like shit to me. He's right. These guys.
He was a big guy, too. He wasn't like a small bodybuilder.
No, Dorian Yates is a monster. But he said, they look like shit. They all look like they need another 8 weeks to keep dieting, he said. That's his exact words. You can Google it. Keep dieting. You know what I mean? You need another 8 weeks.
A little more.
These guys, though, are so big today, Joe. I saw him in clothes. He looks fat. You know what I mean? It looks like a... Listen, they walk in and they're like this. Now, you guys might be like, yeah, dude, that's fucking huge.
Not for the Olympics.
If you think that chicks rub their fucking knot down there to that, no. I can tell you that right now. They don't do that shit. They're not rubbing that shit.
Oh, God, no way.
That sticks out there, Clay. They don't give two shits about that. If you think that they think that looks good, you're out of your fucking mind. Now, if a Michael Hearn walks in, Michael Hearn's a good-looking guy. He's kind of tall, small waist, broad shoulders. It's out of control now. These guys all look like the California raisin, like Jack.
Heard it through the grapevine. Now, those are great for like an ad or something. Just a big freak like Piana. I'd use him as an example. He did his own.
Yeah, but Piana.
But not for the Olympia stage.
But Piana did not look. But Joe, Piana did not look like these guys today. I mean, Piana had some big arms on him. He shot him up at PMMA and all this other shit. Yeah. Who are you talking about, Valentino? No, listen, if I did it, I wouldn't be like this I am today. I'd have fucking, whatever. But what I'm saying is, he still looked good. His waist was small when he walked in.
He actually did have a big belly.
These guys, right. Yeah. But Piana was also at least 6 feet tall, right? Wouldn't you say? When we met.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's around 6 feet. These guys, you got guys like, Sean Clarity and people like that who are fucking 5'2", and they're fucking, way more than Piana did. You know what I'm saying? It's like just what I'm saying is these guys are too big, and that's what Dorian Yates was trying to say. It's out of control today. The drugs. I just talked to a pro bodybuilder who's no longer competing. I'll tell you who it is, Joe. I'm not going to say it on here. Okay, he stopped competing, and he said to me, "Bro, the drugs, it's too much. It's killing me. And the drugs that they're doing today, it's way too much. Even with all now they're throwing in peptides and shit. Forget it." And
I think I have a feeling I know who you're talking about. I ain't gonna say anything anyway.
No, but I'll tell you, I'm not gonna say
understand. Why would you want to fucking go? Your shelf life is very small now,
right?
Especially a guy like Walker, who's just that's his fucking headline is the fucking size.
Listen, I like Dick Walker. I'm not talking shit about him. We're not talking shit about him. But I'm just saying, stop getting fucking bigger. Stop getting bigger.
Yeah.
So how about fucking start coming down and start looking good? Chicks like, if you ask a girl, go ask your girlfriends, what are chicks like? I like, the three things that chicks really like, aside from the piece of God. So forget, and most girls don't give a shit about that. I hate to inform you. Most girls, only pigs. My girlfriend's a pig, so she likes that. Okay. But most girls, well, she was a straight walker when I met her. But if you ask a girl, what's your favorite part of a guy? They always say, I like a guy with like a strong chest, broad shoulders, a butt. They like a butt. They don't like a fucking. Now these guys got Joe. Joe and I worked at fucking MD. We were leaving. We had dinner with Jay Cutler, and Jay was in the off season. And he was walking with us, like he was walking ahead of us.
Nice.
I said to Joe, look at the size of Jay's big ass, bro. And Joe goes to me, why are you looking at his ass?
Well, I can't deny it. He's a big guy, so everything is big on him.
Right. And when you got 30-inch thighs, the fucking ass is big. Okay. And what I'm saying is, girls don't like that. Girls like, I like a guy with a nice little butt and maybe like tight little abs and pecs and little deltoids. That's it. They don't care about arms. They really don't.
They want the abs too.
Right. They find what's sexy to a chick is a guy with a tight butt, some abs, maybe not broad, should be square shoulders and pecs.
In shape, good muscles. Right. Yeah, muscular build.
Guys, built about Mike O'Hearn. Girls like Mike O'Hearn. You understand? And Mike O'Hearn's far from looking like Mike O'Hearn looks good. If Mike O'Hearn can walk in a club with a lot of hot chicks, Nick Walker can walk in there, and all those guys from the Olympic can walk in there, all looking like fucking creatures.
Nobody's.
You know what they'll get? They'll get what I got when I was like 278. And you know what that was? Everybody's breath in my fucking face, dude. Asking me, bro, let me ask you a question. Oh man, you're huge. Later, feeling me up. Then talking about seminars. Bob Bonham used to say to me, bro, I can't go to. You're doing seminars in a club. We're trying to pick up chicks, and you're doing seminars. You know what I mean? And that's what you get. No girls came over to me and said, "Oh my God, you're so hot." They were like this. I'm no Johnny Handsome as it is. So when I was like that, I had the pumpkin head and shit like that, you know what I mean? Walk around all big and shit, So I wear a size 4 now, 4X, Meanwhile, that looks good on a guy 5'6". Not.
James Jacob, it looks like Joe's favorite color is blue. You are correct, James.
I gotta be honest with you, Joe. That's probably my favorite color too, right there.
It's, I guess, blue for boys, pink for girls, right? What's good, you heads? What up, Matthew Walker?
There's nothing's good, Matthew. No,
nothing at all.
Good. We're good.
Craig Velasquez. What's up, Craig? What's up? Terrible what they did to Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups, you know what?
Who's Chauncey? Is that?
He's the NBA coach that was tanking games for the game.
Wait a minute, what's terrible about that? That motherfucker's making Scott. He deserved it.
He was, and he was probably having his friends bets. If I don't even want to get into that whole thing because it'll take up the whole show. I read the indictments, and the headlines are not really. They're very deceptive, is what I got to say. The headlines are deceptive between the NBA gambling bets the poker games and the mobsters. There's a lot that everybody's mixing it all up, and there's a very distinct
That's
issues specific count.
100%. Bro, that's like mixing spaghetti, meatballs, and ice cream. It's just, they by themselves they taste good, but bro, you mix that together and you're in for fucking trouble.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit. It's I'm not saying it, but I don't mean the thing is bullshit. I don't give a fuck. First of all, I don't follow basketball, but if I was a basketball fan and I found out, let me use Yankees because I'm a Yankee guy. If I find out that Aaron Boone was pulling pitchers or sticking fucking Momo batters in when we need and to blow games, I want him dead. You know what I mean? Because that's my team. You're fucking with my team now. And if I were the other players on the team when that guy walked out, said he was hurt and shit like that, right?
That guy, they're both in the world of shit.
Dude, I'd be like, fuck you. I'd be like, fuck you. I'd fuck the manager. You're out there playing. You're busting your nut. And these guys are fucking making $100 million and shit. And they're doing it for like $100,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're fucking other guys.
I definitely agree with you on that. There's a lot of things going on in that. I'm gonna do some content on that. So I'll probably be easy if I just do it on there than us just.
Yeah, that's it. You know a lot about that. Joe's a cop. Joe's a guinea. We've all gambled.
I know how a lot of these things work. The inner workings of them.
We've all been around wise guys.
Maybe. There's no such thing, though. La cosa que no exista.
Wait. I like when fucking what's his name? Fucking Cash Patel's like La Casa Nostra or somebody. The way he says it, like sounds like something Spanish. Ay, La Casa Nostra.
The house of big noses. That's Italian after all. You know what? You want to know the truth? I think the FBI has bigger fish to fry than going after fucking gambling, card games, and the like. That's all for the main thing. Is this bad? Is it not? Is it immoral? Yeah, but is it fucking murder? Is it terrorism? Is it fucking sex, trafficking? Go after some fucking shit.
I agree with you, Giuseppe. I agree with you when it comes to gambling, like card games and bullshit, and even sports. But when an athlete throws a game, that's basically cheating. That's almost different from fucking me handing.
You know why they're upset? I'll tell you why they're upset. Because they were placing the bets on the legal gambling apps that the fucking governments, the state, the fucking feds, they all get a piece of the action.
100%.
They don't want those things to go away or for people to not feel comfortable using them. They don't give a fuck of the fucking Trailblazers with 10 games left in the season, finish 15 or 13 games under 500. They don't care that Bill.
No, they don't.
They care because it's going to hurt them in the fucking wallet.
But
that's the only reason why.
What I hear, though, is in-game betting is what's going to destroy that. Because if you could bet on, say Aaron Judge strikes out. He's got 2 strikes on him. I'm going to bet that he strikes out to get that last third strike. Yep. And you're saying, like, if he's in on it, he'll fucking swing at a bad pitch purposely.
He's going
to get paid, too. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, that's wrong. You know what I mean? It's
the Cleveland pitchers. That guy, Klaus, the first pitch was going to be a ball. He threw the ball in the dirt. That's why that guy got suspended, like in August. There's 2 Indian Guardians, whatever the fuck. Pitchers got in trouble.
No, Trump said we're bringing that shit back. Do you know that the American Indians are freaking out? Excuse me, Native Americans are freaking out.
He wants the Redskins and
nobody stole anybody's land, motherfuckers. Don't let me get started on that.
Because not stolen.
The Vikings were here fucking way before them, and those people were starving.
Many moons before we got here.
And they were killing each other and starving. I don't even want to get into that shit. You understand?
I don't want to get into it either. We want to have fun on this.
That stews my clams. That stews my clams.
I want our viewers, if they agree or disagree with us, to have fun while we discuss these things. We don't want fights. Greg, can you talk about the Olympia, the Great American Porch? Greg, you want to talk about the Olympia?
Sure. The Olympia was what's the kid's name that won? The little guy. Derek Lunsford.
Derek
Let me tell you about the Olympiad. Derek Lunsford won.
He won, and he got the first.
And here you go. That's been the MSM coverage for today. I don't.
This Olympia coverage has been brought to you by Slim.
There you go, Slim.
Slabs.
Get in here. Fuck that. Maximus Pump, baby.
Greg's got a very good comment here, which I want to get. It's still along the lines of this thing. Craig, I agree and I disagree with him. I'll explain exactly why.
I see a name there. Go ahead.
If Ohtani was a black, he would be under indictment right now.
100%.
I don't agree with that.
You don't?
Why he's not under indictment is because he's a superstar around the globe. If LeBron James was in on this thing, they would have covered it up. LeBron, just like
LeBron
I told
James,
you, I interviewed somebody who's in jail now for Ohtani.
Oh, but all right,
the investigation was like this, and they said Ohtani was clear.
Okay, listen, Craig, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm going to add to this, and I think Joe disagrees with that comment.
To a certain extent, I understand.
Can I want to stick in something I guess Joe would definitely agree with. I agree that Ohtani is, first of all, Ohtani's untouchable. But what Joe's trying to say about the LeBron thing is, if that was Hezekiah Jones, some guy that had no fucking, was a bench rider, barely got any time, he would be fucking crucified. Yep. But because it's not a LeBron James, okay, or it's not somebody big, Ohtani was so fucking dirty. It's unbelievable how much money he made too. And he threw it all on a guy who was his close friend.
That guy's getting.
Plus, we don't want international. You know what happens too? You do that to him, and you'll never get another Japanese baseball player coming from Japan. We are right now. Trump right now was just sitting there petting the fucking Japanese fucking prime minister's head. You know, that chick was sucking his cock. I don't know if you saw it.
That's right. They got a woman that's there now.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? She was once a rock star. She was a badass. She's a heavy metal band player. Joe, you'd love her.
I didn't know that.
The only thing Joe and I are two guinea fucks, okay? The only thing I don't agree with her, one thing, Joseph, talk about a beta male. She forced her husband to change his last name to her last name.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Joe.
You lose face now.
Joe. I mean,
that's that. That's
Joe. Can you imagine? I don't know what your wife's last name is, but I ain't fucking changing my no way.
It was an Irish name because her father was Irish.
Oh, but she's Italian. It's like Bob Bonham.
My mother's Italian. Yeah.
Bob Bonham was 3/4 of Italian, but his father had English blood in him. But he was raised by an Italian mother and everything like that. So know. But the thing what you guys got to understand is though, it was that Japanese woman. She fucking kissed Trump's ass. You know what I mean? Because she's around a beta man all day. Go get me a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit. But.
I wouldn't change my name to my wife's last name. But if my wife did want to change her name to mine, it would bother the fuck out of me.
Dude, it's the greatest. What world are we living in? Dude, Joe, you would never be able to walk through Brooklyn again. You know what they say? That's Joe, the guy who changed his fucking last name to his wife's last name.
Oh, there's that fucking Frocchio. But Craig, Craig's got a good point. But to me, it's the superstardom.
It's the superstardom.
Rozier and Chauncey Billups are expendable, basically.
Right.
Rozier is a decent player who's coming to the tail end of his career. He's bounced around a little bit since Boston drafted him. Chauncey Billups was a fucking dynamite player on the Pistons. He's just a so-so coach on a bad team now. Expendable. Ohtani, they had to cover it up. Like I said, if LeBron James had gambling issues, I think they would have covered it up just as quick as they did.
Yes.
So I don't think it's a black-white. I think it's a...
No, it's not black-white. I think if it was a low-level black guy or a white guy, they would have buried it. But listen to me. Listen to me. Ohtani is also right now the face of baseball. I mean, everybody says Judge. Yeah. I'm a Judge guy. I'm a Yankee guy. But Ohtani is Dude, the guy fucking is a phenomenal pitcher. He's the closest thing to Babe Ruth, but he's no Babe Ruth. I'll give you the numbers. Babe Ruth killed him. But
he didn't pitch great last night. He didn't pitch terrible. The night before, that 18-inning game was fucking amazing.
No, but Joe, Babe Ruth was the fucking Babe Ruth for 5-6 years. Played with the Red Sox. He was the best pitcher in baseball. He broke records in baseball. Do you know he came back in 2027? No, he wasn't alive in 1927. Sorry, 100 years off. And he pitched a 5-hitter, and he hadn't pitched in like fucking 5, 6, 7 years. And he pitched a 5-hitter.
Once the Yankees got him, he stopped. He only pitched like a couple of innings here and there at the end of the season.
Dude, do you realize how many home runs in his prime when they brought him up as a young fucking, I think he was like 19 or something when he was young. And when they brought him up, he was pitching. He wasn't hitting. Do you know how many he missed? Like 5, 6 years. He would have had over 800 home runs easily.
Yeah. No,
but you can't take the fact. Bottom line is Ohtani is such a superstar, and we also don't want to fuck up the foreign relations, not just with Japan, but you'll never get any more Japanese baseball players here.
Look at Yamamoto, 2 complete games in the fucking playoffs.
Jesus.
So they obviously Japan's become a big deal, just like the Dominican and Latin America and stuff. Those guys are like basically the best in baseball. Most of them are those Latin guys. Japan is a close second, I think, after all of these guys are coming up.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
AJ, what's up? Oh, AJ's got the pitch with the MSM tank in there. Very cool.
AJ.
Thank you. Hope you're well. Doing well. Hope the same for you.
Thank you, AJ.
Go get a massage girl. It helps. There you go. See, Adich knows. He knows. Greg, I've heard you say you can't turn off the Cabiza at night. Me too, but I'm curious what things keep. What's a Cabiza?
The cabezo.
What? Your mind. You just you're thinking too much. You can't relax.
Yeah, I say when I sleep, my problem is I could be so tired and like, you know what I mean? But when I get to bed, you start fucking MC squared times fucking, and you start thinking of shit you shouldn't be thinking of.
Take melatonin. Put you right
out. Leo Rex had me fucking he's sent me some fucking melatonin. I got it's Nutricost. Okay, so I got it. He gave me that bottle. And he was telling me take like fucking 15 to 20 milligrams of that shit. Most guys take 3. 3 gives me restless leg syndrome. If I do take it, well, I'm gonna tell you something about sleeping shit, Joe. With all you guys out there that have trouble sleeping and you take supplements to sleep, they don't work. Even most medicines, they don't work 2 days. You know why Relaxium sleep? It'll work from the very first day. Yes, it will, because you haven't taken it before. Yeah. But the next day you take it and you'll be like, shit, I'm a little tired, but about a third day, you don't feel it anymore. You can't take it every day.
Only when you need it. Yeah. I only use it very rarely. When I feel, and I gotta, I'm tired, but I'm restless, and I got to get up early to do something. I'll take it, and it'll work. But that's a couple times a month, maybe I do that.
Well, I
don't like to use it every day. I don't feel the need for it. I can fall asleep.
Right, I don't use it every day, but if I feel like I need something for a couple days in a row, I never take the same thing. You know what I mean? I'll take valerian root with theanine. You know what I mean? I'll take a little I change things around a little bit like that.
Get used to it, yeah, and then it doesn't have to.
Right, GABA, and then I won't get used to it.
Yep. King Dale, Greg and Joe, if you was in town and you seen a man with no legs and you were moved by his tragic story of his mom committing suicide, he was singing for money and he sang "You Raise Me Up," which is a sad song. You're absolutely moved in near tears after his breathtaking performance. Illegal immigrant steals the money he got for the song. You're shocked and said, "Would you say something tonight?" I think I would chase the illegal immigrant down, beat the fuck out of him, and tell the guy, "Come here, take your money for him, so I don't get charged with robbery and assault."
So wait, so we see somebody steal the money from him?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be kidding.
Fuck the guy up, the bad guy.
I would absolutely fuck the guy up. Then I would go in his pockets and take his money and throw it to the guy.
Give it to the fucking.
I lift him up like this and shake him like this. Instead of shit comes out of his pockets. No, I'm a righteous person, bro. You don't do shit like that.
No,
I don't believe that.
Especially a guy doing something in the street for money. Somebody steals it, they're a real fucking dirtbag.
Yeah, no.
They all have bubble guts. Sounds like Louis Marco. It comes with the territory. Pro bodybuilding is a highly unhealthy sport. What do you expect? 100%.
Yes.
Siadich.
You know, Siadich, let me just say something to you. It's not just excuse me, it's not just everything's just GH gut. It's that doesn't help. It does, you know, it's also taking a lot of like, you know, you take insulin, all other shit. It can affect your liver. But here's the thing. They also eat massive amounts of food. These guys are eating 20. When you were in the old days, guys had to suck, like Dorian H just talked about that. You know, I had the sucked in face. I would have to sit there and not, you know, he didn't eat much, you know, you ate just enough to keep your body fueled and everything like that. And then, you know, but these guys today are taking so much drugs, they counter, I can eat more drugs because I'll just take more of this. Do you understand? So now, if you're eating fucking 20,000 fucking calories a day, your Labanza is going to be pretty fucking big.
Bro, you know what's, I forget who it was. Honestly, I forget. It was a bodybuilder, you know, a bigger guy, you know, and I forget who it was, but I don't know if it was a video or an article I was reading, and they said that they set an alarm to wake up to eat like every 4 hours. So they get up at 2 a.m. and eat and go back to sleep. That's insane, bro.
Jay Cutler used to do that.
Maybe it was Jay. I don't know. I read it somewhere. Or I heard it or read it. It wasn't anybody that I.
You might have heard it from me because I used to talk about how this guy Peter Neff, who used to train me, used to do that. He would actually get up every 2 hours because he believed that's the guy to train Dave Palumbo.
To get up from dead sleep, which you need as a bodybuilder, is very important, you know, to fucking grow and recover. And you're gonna just start fucking eating at 2 in the morning.
There's some people who believe that he would wake up, Joe. He would wake up and eat tuna out of a can at 2 a.m. Can you, dude? I mean, oh my God! If there's anything, I imagine you fucking. His breath is already like somebody stuck a foot.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't have a girlfriend. The guy didn't have. But the thing is, he believed because they used to say that if you eat protein every hour, a couple grams. Somebody calling you?
Yeah, I had to figure out how to silence it on the computer because the phone is like all the Apple things are all like fucking intertwined.
Right, connected.
I have my phone silent, so it doesn't fucking come on during the show, but it comes on my fucking cocksuckers.
Some of the theories,
you know,
I just want to say one thing. Some of the theories of that is that if you keep protein, steady feeds of protein every couple hours or every hour to every 2 hours, a certain amount of grams of protein, I think it's like 6 or something, it will help to create positive nitrogen in your body and make sure that you're definitely building cells, not just breaking down. That's that theory.
It probably is good for your body as far as growth and all of that, but it's such an inconvenience. And
I would never do that.
Up to sleep. So what's more important, you know? What did we have for lunch? Huh, are you kidding me? Protein waffles.
There you go, right there, protein pancake. You know,
chocolate bars shaped like
Joe. I had the protein. Joe, I had the protein pancakes for lunch. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, guys.
That's what I had some yogurt with granola and raisins in it, but I had one of those things also. So I guess I had both. I guess, you know.
There you go.
Hey, Greg, don't call me angel of the morning, darling.
You like that, huh? When I was singing to that girl.
I'm surprised you know that song, Hoog. That's a oldie. That's
you like that? Don't call me angel in the morning, angel, because the girl was on a thing.
Yeah. Hey, Hoogs. Hey, bro. Did you guys see Dorian's response to Dr. Mike?
Yeah, we talked about that. Yes. You know that fucking bald-headed, fat-looking dude that sits on it. I mean, He's got, I don't know the guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but you don't talk about fucking, yeah. First of all, he was talking about Mike Menzer, who was one of the greatest bodybuilders ever. He was saying that I'm stronger than him. I'm bigger than him. I'm better built than him. His shit, his theories, been there, done that. No, bro, don't even go there because I'm older than you, a lot older than you there, Doc. Number one. Number two, that guy was in the mid-70s, in the early to mid-70s, was working. He learned a lot of shit from Arthur Jones. Same thing with Casey Viator. All right, the first guy that trained me was Arthur Jones' disciple, was at Bob Baff's Nautilus Center. And that fucking kind of training definitely works, but it's brutal. You can't, most people can't do it. One set's 5 fucking minutes. And Dorian Yates did it. Okay, it's kind of similar to what I do. I do that for my legs. That's why people are like, you did 1 set. Yeah, I do 1 set. But you wouldn't be able to handle it because it takes like 4 minutes. But that's neither here nor there for 1 set. And I'm saying to you that these people, you people got to understand that the internet now, these guys, their brain, you know, Dorian Yates, I love the joke because you know what Dorian Yates said to him? Just remember, a bag of shit that works out and takes a lot of drugs is just a bigger bag of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling he basically called the guy a bag of shit. He was telling him, you got some nerve if you compare yourself with Mike Menzer. You know, you look like shit.
You know, I mean, come on. He's
that's like Joe, that's like all these guys. You ever see some of these guys in the gym, they stand there and they're like posing in the mirror and maybe they're on a cycle and they start showing the arms and they'll tell you like, look at my arm, right? It's looking pretty good. Look at my tricep, and they're doing this shit. And I'm like, dude, will you please stop that shit? You know, like, I think I could.
I'm 8 weeks out. My NPC Buckeye Barbell.
It's the Buckeye Barbell Classic. I'm going for that show.
If they ever have that show, me and you have to go. We're in Ohio.
I use
just
that
on principle. We got to go cover it.
Because when I owned a gym in 1980s, after the police department, 86, they fucked me. This company, Buckeye Barbell. They sent me the leg press without the top. You know what I mean? Like that, like half a leg press. They fucked me with like weights and bars and equipment. And then when I called them, they're like, yeah, it's coming. It never came. They totally fucked me, man. They totally fucked me. I had to call the Better Business Bureau. Then they went out of business. You couldn't find them. You know what I mean?
So you never got your fucking money back then.
Right. I never got my money back. I got fucked. So we used to make a joke all the time.
Yeah, oof.
Buckeye Barbell. Fucking
so
mongos.
Now you have a fucking.
So now I use that like you won the Buckeye Barbell Classic, which is nothing, a bullshit show. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Great American Porch. Do girls like sight injections? Come on, Porch. Come on. Porch.
I don't know. Why don't you take a sight injection? You know, do girls like ugly guys? How are you doing?
I don't know. Girls like sight. No, they don't like.
No, you know what they like?
We can ask Candace.
Wait, I'm going to tell you something right now. Do you know what they like? And tell me, Joe, tell me you don't agree with this. They like it more than anything is personality. How many fat fucks do you know? I have friends that are fat fucks. They're guineas. They're all from, matter of fact, Joe, they're from where you're from. They're from Brooklyn, Bensonhurst, right? And my friend Chris, he's 519 pounds. He tripped. He hurt his back. He was laying on the floor in his living room, and they had to call the fire department to get him up. Okay, and he told me, bro, do you know how embarrassed I was? I was like,
but he's a good-looking guy. He's the guy you have the picture in this magazine.
Yes, I gotta, dude. I'd love to get. I love to
great hair and shit.
Yeah, he's in the magazine. That's my boy, Gregg. Where is he?
Where am
I? There he is in the middle.
Melly Mel, you.
That's Melly Mel, me, and then Chris is in the middle.
There's Chris from Bensonhurst.
Bro, let me tell you something. He's
very fucking, he looks.
I love Chris. Is one of my best friends, a brother to me. I love him dearly. But when he told me I'm embarrassed, I told him he ain't embarrassed enough to lose some of that fucking LeBons there. He gets girls, bro. He'll sit there. He's fucking, he's a fat guy, right? But he'll sit there and get chicks because of the way he is. Oh, hey. You fucking sneaker. Just touch my sneaker. Don't touch my. Oh, fine, go. And we'll go over there and get a napkin and start wiping off his sneaker. And he wears the tracksuits, Joe. You know the tracksuits, right? But got the nice hair, good looking kid in the face and shit. You know what I mean? Jewelry.
Probably funny too, right? So he's got a personality.
Oh, he's fucking funny.
So people, they get it. You know, like you said, a girl will start talking to him, and next thing,
and he gets ass all day.
Girls aren't all for looks. They're into the inside of the guy, not the outside.
Right, they like it. Joe, tell me you never saw, like, even in high school, guys in Bensonhurst, fat bastards, and they didn't have hot chicks. They had a hot girl. He said, how did that fat bastard get that hot girl?
A lot of situations.
And you know what?
They have a good personality and a gift of gab, and they're fucking funny.
Right, I could bring a bodybuilder there with, right? And a bodybuilder would be like, are you okay, dude? Yeah, I'm a little hungry. It's almost time for me to eat. Like that. I feel like I'm starting to shrink. What do you think? And you hit it with girls. They're like, what's wrong with that fucking guy? You think you guys think because you got muscles, you're gonna get chicks? You're gonna be out of your mind. My friend, my fat friend will take your girlfriend away from you because he's got charisma and he's funny and he makes jokes and he'll tell you, hey, look, a big guy like me. You think I gotta focus it around here? I need something, he'll eat like we'll go to the diner. I gotta get two. I gotta feed, this right here. Give me 2 fucking platters, food. But the thing is, there's a Joe, guineas. Come on, fat guys, fat guinea bastards get hot chicks, right?
Yep. It's how you present yourself in a crowd when you first start meeting people, like in a club or something situation.
Joe, he's a Jet fan. He'll wear a green fucking tracksuit, right? And then he'll have the big whites and those sneakers, bro. With the scuff on him. He takes the sneakers off, puts them in a box up in his room when we're in his house, right? And he's like, and like sometimes I talk to him in the club and my fucking foot hits his foot. And he's like, oh, Jesus Christ. You touched my sneaker. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yo, Bob, give me a rag. Give me that fucking napkin. He's spitting on it. Bro, nobody sees. It's a fucking dark club. Nobody's seeing that little tiny scuff that you might have on your sneaker. But you know what? I love him to death. He's one of my best friends. I love him dearly. He's in some of my stories too from story time with Gregg Valentino. You know what I'm saying? With the pigs. Yep. He's a great guy. But let me tell you something. That fucking guy can get girls left and right. He'll sit there and get a movie star. He just gets girls. And it's because
how you present.
Right. The gift of gab. Girls like personality. You could be super jacked and be one of these guys like. So do you think like do I look bigger? Like, look at that guy over there. He's not that big. And chicks would be like, oh, get me away from him. You know what I mean?
This guy's a wackadoo. Yeah.
Right. Girls on men are visual. Right? Men are visual. You can get the
tits. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You can get it. Remember fucking Keanu Reeves in that movie where he's laying in a pit and the fucking 2 vampire chicks are just like they're draining him of blood, but they were all hot looking and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that's typical men. Like, I know they're gonna kill me and they're drinking my blood and I'm gonna wind up dying because they're both fucking demons. But Jesus Christ, look at how hot they are. Oh my God. And they were seducing him, wiggling their big fucking forked tongue in his face. And he's like, oh, hair pie, Because men are stupid. Men are stupid.
Everything for the fucking puss.
Right. See, chicks are smart. They'll get the fat guy. He's got the fucking gold ring, gold rings and a gold bracelet and shit. The fucking Rolex watch. He'll sit there with his fucking guinea dude. Full fucking head of guinea hair back like this. Yeah. And come sit down. Hey, come sit down. So what's going on? And the gift comes right out like this. He's the gabbing. And all my other friends are like, wait, let me get a pump on a chair here. So I look in the club. I gotta stand around up against the wall like this.
In the room before you go out to the club on vacations.
And shit, man.
Candace is making a great point. Right up exactly what she's confirming what Greg is saying. Nick Walker has a cute face, but he completely ruined his body because he's fucking overblown. And he does have a nice. He still has that young-looking guy face. You know, she's 100% correct.
Listen, his body is great. He built it to the ultimate. Blah blah.
That's what he wants. Yeah,
but that's what he wants. That's what he feels good. But that's not gonna. Eventually, they're gonna have to start scoring that shit lower because even the old. I don't care what you guys say. The old school bodybuilders. I mean, Franco Colombo was like $188. You know what I mean? When he, he wasn't that big. You know, like.
And he was wide for the time.
Yeah, but today, guys, his height are now you can't. They did away with the 202 class because nobody can reach 202. So now it's 212, and they're thinking about pushing that to like 216. So it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no, they're fucking big. Those guys.
Has the human being evolved? No.
Yeah, no.
Dude, today Schwarzenegger would be in the physique class, right? Yeah. And he might not even win that because he's not hard enough because you have to have striated glutes. You know what I mean? Like that kind of. It's gone too far.
Like Bumstead, Bumstead looks better than Arnold.
Yeah, he does.
Judging for that.
Dude, why do you think Mike O'Hearn is a model? He's like a male model. You think that chicks?
I don't give a fuck about content.
If I went down Times Square and I said, "Look, this is Mr. Olympia, and this is," and I showed Mike O'Hearn, and I showed chicks, which one would they'd all want to jump on Mike O'Hearn? No, none of them would want Mr. You guys might think, "Oh my God, like, oh, you have to be that jack, bro." You know what I mean? It's not. Trust me, it's not.
And then you drop dead.
It's not a real sport. That's why people think this will never be in the Olympics. You can't have guys in the Olympics fucking my height, 5'6", fucking 275.
And we wanted it, but he knew the score. He knew it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Greg, scenario: a shy 29-year-old virgin lady, no bullshit, never posts cleavage pics or anything like that at all. She allows you to be her first fuck. Both agree it's a one-night stand. It's not like we're going to get married. A month later, she starts posting suggestive cleavage pics publicly. What does that mean after the successful? So you meet a girl. She's a virgin, 29.
Mm-hmm.
She's very conservative. You agree it's just going to be a one-night stand. It's not like you're tricking her. I'm going to give you a ring. And then all of a sudden, after you do that, she starts posting pictures, a little cheesecakey and stuff.
First of all, if it's a one-night stand, I don't give a shit if she posts pictures of her grandmother. What do I give a fuck? It's a one-night. It's a one-night stand.
It was fucking perfect.
And you got the wrong guy. Okay, I'm an ass guy. I got to see that arse, and it's got to be small. No big like curvy asses. I don't like that. That's me.
I think that he fucking woke up a sleeping giant, and it's a compliment to him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously now she thinks,
wow, I'm a piece of ass.
I'd be like, look at that shit. I fucked that.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I don't care, though. I don't care if she's showing. Wait, did you do that? Is that, why is she 29? Can't she be 19? That stimulates me a little bit more.
But she's a 29-year-old virgin. She's been a good girl because that's not easy.
But virgins, I'm not really crazy about virgins. Usually you fuck them, then they're gonna want to love you. And I like a pig. I like a girl who's been around the block. You ever try a brand new dude? I went in and I got a Mizuno baseball glove, right? And I'm in the store, and it's like I can put it on my hand. It's like fucking wood. You know what I mean? Then my son's got one.
With the ball, with the
right, soak it. You get do all this bullshit by the fucking oil and everything. I go use my son's glove. And it's like well lubricated. It's so used. Dude, that thing is like, oh, dude, I catch you I'll be like Ken Griffey Jr. jumping over the fucking snatching balls and shit. I'll be like fucking
the girl's pussy with the fucking
that's what I'm saying.
Rawlings, fucking finest in the field.
Yeah, but I want a girl like, come here, and here's your fucker. She right in your fucking face, right? And then you go, you bitch. And you smack her, right? And then she's like, you fucking smack me again. And you smack her again. She goes, right? And then, then she goes, fuck this shit. You fucking dick. Your dick's not fucking doing it for me. My pussy's fucking, it's too loose. I say, okay, we'll turn around. Give me that ass. You know what I mean? You got to eat the ass a little bit, soften it up. This.
Yeah.
I don't want some girl like, is this going to hurt? Fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm too old for that.
that doesn't. Yeah, didn't take me.
Dude, I want a girl like Bo Jackson running on the side of the fucking. Remember the way he ran up the fucking
stadium wall,
catches like that? I want a girl like, yo, if she's gonna smack me in the face like this and go, let's go, we're going. I like wild. Regular sex. Like I can sit there and watch porn where, you know, and I hate when there's acting. Hi, secretary.
Oh, it's awful.
You're working overtime today. Dude, stop acting. Stop the acting shit. The skit. Just get to the fucking meeting.
You're new here, aren't you? You know? Yesterday at the water cooler.
Yes, did you meet the staff? I meant the shaft. You know what I mean? And there it is. There's the.
I'll have a job for you.
No,
Can you come into my office?
I'm not into that. I'm so sorry. It just right 2 seconds later, she's got the thing down her throat. It's up her ass and everything like that.
And
you
then
know,
the fucking cleaning lady starts fucking licking her too.
Oh God, yeah. Then the cleaning lady comes in.
Fantasy. Steve says the show needs Jordan Sue.
Jordan, we had last week. Yeah, she's great. I love her.
Was on last week.
I love her. She's a great girl.
She's hot, bro.
She's a great girl. Great personality too.
And she was funny. That tongue thing was great.
Oh, dude, she was great. I love her.
She was funny, yeah. King Dale, Greg and Joe, who do you think had a more impressive physique back in the day, Zayn or Serge Nubret? Serge Nubret was fucking. He had no legs. Not that Zayn had.
Serge Nubret was great.
Like sculpted out of stone, like the way, you know.
I like Nubret. I like Nubret better, okay, because he's bigger and everything. Zayn in person, if you met him, is small. But
yeah.
But Zayn's build was better because when Zayn posed like this, Serge Nubret, you always see he looked great with the side twist relaxed. That was his thing. Yeah. But if you ever look at him doing a double bicep, where's the lats? You know what I'm saying? Like
he was a superstar in France. He was like a TV guy. He
did porn. Remember, he did porn.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the IFBB.
Bro, with the Serge Nubret's kids poisoned him, I still get hits on that article I wrote, I think back in 2009 or something.
Was it his kid? Bob Bonham was big with that because he knew the scoop, right?
Guy reached out to me from fucking France and was sending me all sorts of. Now, I posted it as I wasn't saying this is my investigation. I was posting it as this is what I'm being told. Do what you want with it. I have no way of fucking debunking it. I'm not flying to fucking France to find out. And then he ended up fucking dying. But I still get great hits on that.
Because Bob Bonham, Joe, used to talk to those people. Also, he knew the scoop. I don't remember. I can't remember who it was.
I don't think
a new wife
poisoned him. They had him in the hospital trying to get him to die so they could get his fucking his money and shit. Who knows? I don't know. Both great bodybuilders. I think Serge had, like Greg said, he had some parts of his body were better. Like in pumping iron, between Arnold Ferrigno and Nubret really looked the best to me, but he had no aesthetics.
Yeah, but we couldn't pose. He wasn't really super broad. I met him a few times in person. He just, when he posed, go look at pictures of him doing double biceps. He loses it. Whereas Zayn popped. Now, yes. I'd rather, if I had the build, I'd rather have Serge Nubret's build because you can walk around just with your shirt off and look incredible. Zayn had a pose to look incredible. Do you understand? Zayn was flat.
Ripped. Yeah,
right. He was flat, ripped and separated, but it's a tough thing. But,
obviously Zayn's got 2 Mr. O's. Nubret didn't, but Nubret also was being blocked by Arnold. I don't know how many times.
Zayn's got 3. I think 3. Arnold.
Yes, you're right.
76, 77, wait, no.
77, 78, 79.
77, 78, wait, 79, wait, 77, 78, 79.
1980 when Arnold came back.
Right, 80, right.
I should have been my show.
Right.
So, yeah, you're right. So, Zayn does have 3. Nubret has none. I don't know if he ever competed with Arnold not in the mix.
Nubret just looked good standing there because he had such a beautiful, his chest was his best body part. And he had such a heavy beautiful chest, and he had abs, and that was his thing. But he didn't really have broad lats. His arms were okay, but he looked so good standing there, and he knew just how to twist his body.
I know what you mean in the movie. You see him from that angle. He looks fucking great. Hey, Joe, it's Ange. What up, Ange? Ange is
Hey,
my son. He's an Italian white South African. He lives in South Africa.
Italian,
He's
white,
Italian.
South African. Okay.
Yep.
What's going on, Ange?
There he is, Mr. Nick. Never would have thought that Chauncey was the star at Feach Lamanna's executive card game. Sopranos line. See, they had fucking at the executive card game in The Sopranos, they had Lawrence Taylor, they had Frank Sinatra Jr., they had all fucking like Chauncey Billups minor leagues compared to those fucking guys. LT,
Oh, yeah.
best defensive, arguably the best defensive player.
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Hall, first time messenger from Texas. Yeehaw!
What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Bill Hall? Any relation to Monty by any chance? Sounds like
Or Arsenio.
yeah, there you go. Or Carnegie.
What a cough drops.
Hey, Greg, how many years have you been? Joe, where is Jerry? Jerry's right here. Where is Jerry? There's Jerry. He's looking at me. You're blocking me.
What are they asking?
You're damn right.
There is no mafia. No such thing.
Hollywood creation. Hey guys, I visited Texas to New York Times Square. People said they really cleaned the city up a turn. Is that true? Not now. Before de Blasio, yes. Under Rudy, you had it. First off, I heard constant sirens. Christ, not like Texas at all. 100%. It used to be under Giuliani. That's when Disney.
Dude, they ruined Times Square. Dude, by just putting those fucking bleachers in Times Square, what the fuck did they do that shit for?
Remember that? Yep. Yeah.
Whatever.
I used to work right there all the time, right? And then when
but that's when the city had fucking flavor. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these guys run with that shit.
The seedy city, like
I liked it best when
driver days.
when Koch was fucking mayor and fucking.
How am I doing? Pete Rose
to
be forgiven. Yeah, Pete Rose did the same thing Chauncey Billups did. He actually did better because he bet to win as the Reds manager. Billups tanked. He played to lose. What's better? I mean, they're both against the rules. I get it. But, if we're going to stop.
But you always play to win. You never play to lose unless you're fucking.
They'll say maybe he left the guy in too long because he had money on the game.
Yeah.
And he felt more.
He still should be in Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he belongs in the Hall of Fame. I mean, how stupid. Charlie Arms. Hey, friends, good news. I got a new homemade. This time it's a young woman. Charlie, does she give you any when she changes the diaper? Does she, give you a little fucking?
She has to change. She changed the diaper.
Change the diaper. Greg and Joe, if you had a friend who had social anxiety and is a bit naive, and he tells you how he has, I got the fucking landscapers outside, so I apologize for the fucking noise. They usually come on Thursday. Right?
Just open a window and go ice, and then close the window.
Oh, it's tomorrow supposed to rain, so okay. I guess I understand. He doesn't know I'm in here doing a show. He doesn't understand this is a big television studio.
Do you know Dave Palumbo when we do the show? Oh fuck, I gotta pee. But Dave Palumbo, when he does the show, he calls it the TV show. I hate that. I say it's not a TV show; it's a fucking podcast.
YouTube, yeah.
It's a podcast. I gotta pee really bad. I'm coming.
Okay,
read that. I can hear it and I'll answer it.
Don't suffer. Friend, social anxiety, but he's a bit naive, and he tells you he has a new online girlfriend, and he says he's madly in love. He shows you a photo of her, and you know instantly that it's a scam. Now, would you tell him straight out, knowing, yes, he's being catfished, right? That's what they call it now. I would tell him, what else did she ask you? She's going to ask for money. Oh, I need money to pay the fucking bill. It's late. They're going to shut the lights off. I need money for batteries for my fucking vibrator. All of this stuff. I would tell him, and I would, before it's worse, because then he's going to be devastated even more so. And then I'd smack him and say, why the fuck couldn't you just figure this out by yourself? You cannot be madly in love with somebody you never met.
It's all bullshit. Joe, hold on, I'm coming here.
A catfish show on MTV.
Listen to me. You fucking momos. You cannot start a relationship online. First of all, you don't know what she looks like in real life. I've had friends that met chicks and had this whole fucking, and when they saw them in person, they were like, that's not. Nobody
Girl,
puts.
yeah.
Look, even you fucking guys, right? Let me ask you a question. Any of you guys got your social media, Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever the fuck it is you got? Do you put shitty pictures of yourself online? No. Oh, I look good in this picture. I'm gonna put this one up. Wait, let me just enhance what. So you're looking at the best. If she looks, that's the best of the best of the best of her pictures. Okay. I trust me. When you see her in person, you realize, oh shit, her fucking ass is fat. Maybe you like that. I don't. But or she got a little mustache or something. I don't know. Or maybe she's fucking a dude. Who knows? I'm just telling you, you can't go by that shit. And if you're all in love with some girl online that you've never met before, you got fucking serious. You need to see a fucking psychiatrist.
You're just so fucking. You're lonely and you're
desperate.
Thank you. It's perfect word. You're desperate and you're convincing yourself. I love this girl. And when you fucking see her and you realize that she is the fucking pig, not the fucking the really hot fucking girl that you thought she was, you might have a heart attack and die, Greg. You might even be on the other side of the country. How's your family going to get your remains?
I've had friends that fucking met chicks and they didn't look anything like their picture.
And they fucking boom.
And the other thing is, you can't love somebody without knowing them. Listen, trust me. You know, like Tommy Lee, right? He was married to fucking Pam Anderson. And he used to say, dude, guys used to come up to me and go, bro, you lucky motherfucker. You're married to Pam Anderson. He used to say, wait, hold on. He said, trust me, after 2 weeks of being with her, I was already sick of her shit. She's fucking got problems. She's fucking nuts. It's impossible to live with. What I'm saying is, you don't know what that person's like. Okay, you have no clue. Even if they are really good looking, okay, if they're really good looking, they don't need to go online and meet a girl can go shopping, girl can go pump gas, and a guy in a gas station be like, excuse me, yeah, I just wanted to, introduce myself and start some conversation.
Yeah, if she's good looking, pizza around here,
I mean, come on. Look, even that girl that was dating that Wes Watson dude, right? Now I showed I watched Johnny Bravo's, but she's not my type, but a lot of guys think, oh, that girl's so fucking hot. I wish I had her. No, you don't. No, you don't. First of all, she was like, yeah, you want to fuck, but she was like telling that guy, like, if you gotta compensate me. You gotta do this. Trust me, bro. You have to get to know somebody just because they're good looking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're the fucking answer.
You know what's funny, Joe? Did you used to watch? Did you ever watch? I'm sure you did. Just Twilight Zone. Remember Twilight Zone? Yeah. They had this nerd guy who was in love with this chick. She was like a model or some shit, and he went to this guy and he got a secret
potion. Love potion.
The love potion, and he gave her the love potion, and now
she got rid of her.
Now he couldn't believe it. I want this girl so bad. I would do anything for her. Please, God, she's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
I'm busy. She was pretty hot.
She was hot, and he was a fucking.
The guy sells the love potion for $1, and the glove cleaner to take it out is $1,000.
Yes.
Remember how it ends?
Yes. Well, how does it end? I don't remember.
He tells him she's pregnant, and he drops the bottle on the floor. He was going to put it in the drink.
Oh shit!
She doesn't love him anymore, so he's like, "I'm fucked now." I got especially back then, and it was like the early '60s. Yep, exactly. Yeah, he loved her, and then when he finally got her, he was like, "She's driving me nuts.
She's driving me crazy." Because sometimes beware of what you. She may be good looking, but she has so much flaws, and she's so fucking far off. Imagine if you're with her and you're like a guy who's got conservative values, and she sits there and says, Donald Trump's a fucking Nazi, and he's and oh my God, I hate fucking people, and ew, you're into that bodybuilding shit. Those guys are all fucking steroids, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, what? As beautiful as you are, all of a sudden you can start seeing the ugly start seeping through. You understand? See, forget these online things, dude. If you're desperate, then I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can meet chicks fucking just go to the local mall. I don't know. Do something.
But if you meet a chick online, you do a date. You don't fall in love.
No.
You use Match.com. So you go have a cup of coffee or a drink or a bite to eat. Then you take it from there.
But I think this guy, what he's saying is starting an online relationship. Like, she's my girlfriend. Really? You never met her. How do you know she's your girlfriend?
It's probably a guy with a fake.
You don't know if the picture. Yeah, but I did talk to her. We do the FaceTime, and I see her talking to me. Okay, but that doesn't mean you know her. You got to get to know her in person. Trust me.
And if she gives you that heart attack, and you end up and you got to be shipped from one side of the country to the other, Greg,
we know where you're gonna go. Right down in San Diego, baby.
Pay attention to this little quick commercial here.
Hi, my name is Vince, and I'm the owner here at Chapel of Peace Cremation and Memorial Services, located in sunny San Diego. But don't let our location stop you from giving us a call. We ship nationally and internationally. We're here to help you with all of your family's needs. Whether we're talking about a traditional burial, a cremation, or an aquamation, we have you covered. God forbid something happens on the West Coast and you live in the East Coast, we can help you. If you need to go to another country of origin, I can do that. Call us anytime, 24 hours at 619-749-8560. I'm the owner and I'll answer. Paisan, I got you covered. I'm just kidding. That's for Joe and Greg. But for real, call us anytime. I'll answer the phone and I'll help you.
That's our boy. Hey, I got to say something. You see that? See, he's prepared because he's got the big urn, and then when the girl cuts your cock off, it gets put in that little urn.
Little urn.
Okay?
And you got the big urn.
Really little urn.
For the bodybuilders. You got the biggest one. The ones that are taking all the shit. Hugger Claus. How many couples in the last 50 years do you think were virgins till their wedding night? I bet even in the 1500s, they all slipped up and just lied about it. Yeah, definitely in the last 50 years, is probably a fucking fraction of a fraction that were actually.
Dude, if you're living in India and your bride's going to be 11, you know what I'm saying? Good chance she's a good chance. Well, maybe she's not a virgin. Maybe the uncles fucking taught her well. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Today, that doesn't mean anything to people. You know, the whole virgin thing. And are you going to be one of those guys that's going to chastise her for her past? Oh my God, you fucked your ex-boyfriend. He's an asshole. Who gives a fuck? She didn't know you.
Bro, I'm as old-fashioned as they come, and I even got more fucking common sense to realize that.
Yeah, fuck that. Who cares?
You know? I heard they used to check the sheet for blood the day after, and if there was, the whole village celebrates. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Hyman, 2018, there was a news story about from India about a bride who failed the test. But that's not always a complete indicator.
Right. That's not true.
It does break. They use riding a horse as an example where it could fucking break the hymen. So you can't say, you fucking liar, you know?
Or she could have been fingering herself and shit. Who the fuck knows?
She might have had the big, long fucking, you know.
But you don't know. Some hymens are up to high. Who the fuck? It's the stupidest fucking thing.
Yeah, I never even fucking think about it. Greg, the Olympia was rigged as Marino's point shaving stint.
I got to tell you, I wish I gave a shit. I'd be lying to you if I did. I don't know how it was rigged. There's fucking fans for every. The top 5 guys all have fans that say each one of them could have won.
I'm getting fucking hit after hit on comparison pictures I posted that I took from there. I'm all for it. I don't comment back because it's like, keep it going. No, he's better. It's good for me. Keep fucking. Everybody's fighting over it. I love it.
I come from a family of artists. My father was an artist. My mother was an artist. Even my sister was an artist. Now, if you look at a Michelangelo, right? And then you look at a Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso was more into that abstract art. You know, that stupid rowboat on the fucking beach? You know, it's like a picture of like a beach where it looks like something fucking somebody did in elementary school, right? But it's worth thousands. It's like abstract art. Some guy fucking sits there, goes, throws paint on a fucking thing. He goes,
people like, oh my God.
You know. And then some other, and he goes, I can see like there's sorrow and there's love and then there's pain. And I'm going, I see fucking a mess.
I see shit. Michelangelo, you got the fucking the chapel.
Oh, it's just even he did the Pietaro, you know, but listen, the statue, you know how hard that is? I come from a family artist. It's one thing to be a painter and everything, but it's another thing
Yeah.
fucking do statues.
Look at David. It's fucking big. It's huge. We
But-
saw it in Italy when we went, my wife and I. The
But
thing is,
that's-
big fucking
But the
statue.
thing is, who's to say?
What's
It's a matter of opinion. Art is a matter of opinion. If you went to an art gallery and you lined up all those people, some would be like, I like the expression in, Francois Delabouette. And you're like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? In Art Carney's art over here. No, but in Ed Norton's fucking painting.
You were drunk when you made out your taxes as well.
So what I'm saying is, you don't know. And bodybuilding is the same way. It's the same way. It's an opinion, okay?
I like Andrew Jack's physique style better, so I thought he was the best guy that night. Just like I liked Cedric, and I liked fucking who was the other guy before? I like that X fucking frame. That's my style. I think that's my style.
Joe, I think you have a black fetish. I'm kidding.
Once you go black, Greg.
I've been there, and I'm back. And I'm back. I made it back. But so that's not true. But I don't know if I would do Asia with anal with an Asian again. But that little broccoli thing kind of fucking killed me. But here's the thing. It's an opinion. Okay. Now, nobody wins Mr. Olympia because he threw a fucking left and then a right and knocked the other guy out. Nobody wins Mr. Olympia because he hit a home run or scored a touchdown or shot a hockey puck. You don't win by merit. It's not it's actually a display. It's not a real sport. There's no sport to it. The only sport is going to the gym, running, working out, and doing stuff like that. The actual workout is where the physical. Right, yeah. But you're doing an art display. You're getting up there and posing, and one guy says, "My God, look at that physique. That's a beautiful physique." And then another guy says, "Oh no, but look at that one. He's got." Yeah, it's a matter of opinion. Because I'm going to tell you something. You get that kid Bumsworth or Bumstead or whatever the fuck his name is, right? You get him up there, and you put him up against the Mr. Olympia. And half the people in the auditorium would say, "No, but I like that fucking look of the Mr. Olympia, the Jack, And you get other people go, "Sorry, but Bumstead looks way better."
Yeah, that guy's the perfect.
So who's going to win? I mean, it's a matter of opinion.
Exactly.
You're judged by an opinion. You're judged by what people perceive as the most beautiful physique up there.
Those guys in the top four all looked great. You can make an argument for all of them.
It's hard to judge. I always use this example. We talked about Frank Zane before. Frank Zane's one of the greatest bodybuilders ever. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, if I went down to Times Square and I showed, here's a picture of Frank Zane and here's a picture of Marcus Rule, right? And I showed a Marcus Rule and a Frank Zane picture. And I say, which one of these is the better? But one of these two is one of the greatest bodybuilders ever. Most people would probably pick Marcus Rule because if you see Marcus Rule, you want to go by body part, calves, Marcus Rule. Thighs, hamstrings, Marcus Rule. Yeah. Okay, we'll give abs and waist and all that shit. We'll give that to Frank Zane. Okay, pecs, Marcus Rule. Biceps, Marcus Rule. Triceps, Marcus Rule. Lat spread, Marcus Rule. Shoulders, Marcus Rule. Marcus Rule has per body part. Marcus Rule beats Frank Zane in every body part. Yet Frank Zane would win the Mr. Olympia. Why? Because his structure and what we consider a beautiful physique. But not everybody feels that way. Just like you guys might like a curvy girl and say, "Wow, I like that." Or her waist comes in, she's got that curve, little slight thick in the legs, not too bad, but not slight thick. The big, heavy tits. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I like a more thinner, athletic-looking chick. She doesn't have to have big tits. She can have nice little ones. Everybody's different. So you and I, if we were to judge a contest on who's the hottest girl up there, I would pick probably a different girl than you guys. You know what I'm saying?
So it's the same thing with the judging panel.
Right. Who's to say which is better, though? A lot of guys like a big ass on a girl. A lot of guys. There's probably more guys like big ass than little ass. So I'm in a minority, but I like a little ass. Yeah. So who's to say that the girl with the big ass and the big tits, in small waist, but still, that curvy. Who's to say she's better? She's better. For you, she's better. For me, I like
the skinny.
Right, the more like the fitness girl, or like I like a thinner girl. I like it. It's just that.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why. That's just what's the way I like it.
You like it, yeah.
I like skinny legs, long legs. Like I like a girl a little bit taller than me too. I actually like that. Girls a little bit taller. I don't like real small, tiny little girls.
Yeah.
I like them a little bit taller.
I like them all.
Yeah, well, me too. I'm not gonna, I'm not that picky. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I'm over here getting.
Yeah, Sharab, hello there. Trump's making deals in Asia. Speaking about Asian girls, and broccoli, he is making deals in Asia, and hopefully it's going to get the stock market. And ask Charlie about this, keep the stock market going right and the prices going good. And
I just want to say one thing to anybody out there that's got any little bit of a doubt what's going on about the whole shutdown. I mean, it's just in one nutshell. Let me just explain it to you. They put a lot of bullshit in that bill, okay? They put the bullshit in the bill. The Democrats put bullshit in that bill, like, transgender studies in Botswana, you know what I mean? Circumcisions in fucking Tasmania, shit like that. And the Republicans are like, no, I'm not sending, it's over $1 billion, okay? I'm not sending $1 billion worth of bullshit, like, sex changes in fucking Peru, fucking, like that. They don't want that. So they say, we're taking
it out. Doge. That's why they created that, to stop this. But they're still trying to.
But what happened is Democrats said, well, if you don't pass that with that in it, we're going to close down. So now it's them. It's the Republicans thing closed. Then they're willing to open it up, but they just don't want. Why should we? I don't care about circumcisions in fucking Tasmania. I don't give a fuck. I don't know about you, but I don't. Okay, and I don't want money.
If they don't get the good care, the gender affirming care in fucking Tasmania, I'm not fucking going to sleep. I'm gonna.
Dude, but that's what it is. It's like it's some of the stuff is like stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like the viscosity of ketchup and fucking and and the fucking in Madagascar or something like that.
Anticipation
is making me wait. Anyway,
another great song.
Just shake the fucking thing like this, right, Joe? And it comes out nice.
Oh, now they got the squeeze. It's all water.
You know what's funny though? All joking aside, they did have a thing for viscosity. Not recently. That was a long time ago. That was like in the 80s. Because this shit's been going on forever. And Trump's like, no. And the Republican Party saying,
paid off.
We're trying to save money. We're keeping money in America. Why should I care about transgender studies in fucking Botswana or in these weird countries? You know why it's weird like that? Because some fucking lobbyist is making scuttle with a congressman.
No way to track.
They're like, well, there's no way to track that shit.
Once it goes there,
are we really going to send guys down there to see what's going on, like the circumcisions in Tasmania? You know what I mean?
Things here, let them in.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's the only thing.
It's all a scam. That's what the FBI should be looking into, not fucking card games. With these fucking
that's the problem why they shut the economy down. It's because the Democrats said, well, if you're not going to do that,
we're not
shutting everything down. So it's them that shut it down. It's not us.
So it looks like,
I know that you got some of you people be like, well, why don't you just just let them have it?
No.
Why should we? They've been having it all this time. How do you think that all these congressmen who make $160,000, $180,000 a year, how would they all got? It's the oligarchy. It's the oligarchy. Donald Trump is and it's the oligarchy. That motherfucker's got 4 mansions worth millions of dollars. He's driving around a private jet on a congressman, on a fucking a senator, bro. Where's senator's fucking salary?
One of the smallest states in the fucking nation.
Yeah, Vermont. Yeah. So now you're going to tell me it's the oligarchy. You got me. You got AOC. Tax down rich.
Oh,
well,
she's fucking got a couple of bucks.
I don't know if you people understand. That's like, you know what that's like? How can I say this without getting us in trouble? That's like, it's so oxymoron to me when you got rich people saying you need to tax the rich. Even Joe Biden, the rich need to pay a fair share. Well, you're rich, pay your fair share, okay? And if you want to only
they're making it up on the back end. They're gonna kind of break even in that. You know, if
it's
they
all
get
bullshit. They're getting like this. It's like, they got their hand around the back, like, that fucking transgender studies in fucking Tasmania. Yeah, where's the money for that?
Yeah.
Because it all bounces back. But that's like, to me, that's as stupid as fucking when they say tax the rich. That's like a black dude calling a chick who likes white black guys like an lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what. If she didn't like that, she wouldn't be with you. Do you understand me? Like, that's like stupid. It's like the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. You understand? And that's why you got rich people saying tax the rich because it sounds so good, like Mandami. You know what? We're gonna tax the rich. Meanwhile, he comes from a filthy rich. He's filthy rich. He's never had to work. He's got a trust fund of $200,000 a year.
Yeah, his parents are fucking loaded. Good for them and good for him, but don't play the fucking. I'm like you. We got to get everything's got to be free.
You get to free to ride the subway, free to ride. And you know what? Let's empty out. We're going to do away. We're going to shut down Rikers Island.
Yeah. Yep.
Joe, will you want to live in that city? Do you know what's in Rikers? First of all, they don't. When they arrest people, they let everybody out. So whatever's in Rikers Island, you got to be you got to be a real savage to be.
Oh, they'd be held, with no bail or not be able to. You got to
be a real. They give bail out to the. They don't give bail out to the. Here, just go.
Yeah,
you got to be a real savage to
who's the guys being held before because that's jail. It's not prison, So the people that are in there, like you said, they got a problem because they don't think they're ever going to come back. These other guys, they make promises. Oh, you're going to come back, right? Oh, yes, I promise. Okay, let them out.
Have you ever been in Rikers, Joe? I don't mean when you were a cop, did you ever go there?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's savages. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? The COs are fucking savages too.
They're worse than fucking perps. Yeah.
Right. They're guys who couldn't get on a police force, couldn't get a job. And they know all the guys. Yeah, man, boy, yo, what's up? That's Butchie. Yeah, man, we grew up together in the hood. Yo, what's up? Yo, I'll bring some shit.
We dealt with them in central booking, in the court system, transport.
Central booking is another one. The tombs, right? Yeah. He wants to shut all that down. The tombs are like a holding spot. Dude, they want to shut all that down. He wants to shut all that down. How are you going to pay for it? No. Okay, so you're not going to pay for the train, and you're not going to pay for buses. You're going to start getting homeless people living on the train, living on the buses.
And nobody's going to take them. Those passengers are going to want to be anywhere near them.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? You're going to destroy New York City. So you know what he's going to do? I wouldn't park down there because they're going to tow every car because that's how they get your money now, as it is. Just to drive in New York City, right now, Joe, if you went right down Manhattan, there's the fucking light that takes a picture of your license plate. Any cars in the city area have to pay a daily tax.
Congestion tax. And if you go out of the zone and come back,
you pay twice.
Yeah. It's not like you get 24 hours on
That's one. That's not the city that I fucking was in every fucking night of my life.
Yeah.
No way, bro. No way.
Ridiculous. James Arlen has a good thing, and it kind of goes along with our anticipation. I remember the Indian with a tear looking at the pollution commercial in the 70s. Remember the Indian scene with the garbage?
Yes.
And the very effective commercial. I say you make a bodybuilding commercial, Greg, with a tear looking at modern bodybuilding.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good. Can I tell you something? You know what I have in common with the Indian? I'll tell you.
You look at
both Guineas. We're both Guineas. That was not an American Indian. That was an Italian American.
Right. That actor. You're right.
That actor was an Italian American actor.
Right.
That did that. They dressed him up like an Indian. It looked really fucking good.
Bro, in all of the old Western TV shows,
they got Italians.
The Indian, you watch the credits at the end, it'll say like fucking, Little John, fucking Joey Agostino.
Yeah. They were all Guineas, bro. They were all Guineas. They put on a protan and a wig, right?
They didn't even need the protan. They just needed the pigtails.
Chief, we fuck them young. Yes. Chief, we fuck them young. Bear shit in the woods, yes.
X-ray card tables.
X-ray card tables. That is a pretty good one, though.
Oh, that's great.
Who thought these things up? My God.
Yeah. I don't care if the Olympia was rigged. I'm just glad the good guy won, even if he's bodybuilding wise didn't deserve it. I don't want to reward that hottie. I agree. I'm not a fan of hottie. He's a fucking crybaby too.
No, he's also that whatever.
Iranian. How can I root for an Iranian guy? I mean, come on. They took our hostages. Look at that. Who you got winning tonight? This is a good matchup. You got the young kid for the fucking Blue Jays who's had a very good postseason, and you got Blake Snell for LA who did not look that good in his last outing. And now they're coming off a fucking disappointment.
I gotta be honest with you. I think obviously the Dodgers are a great fucking team. Okay, and they're a badass team, but sometimes the Yankees have been just like them. Where the Yankees, you look at it on paper and you go, how does this team lose? How the fuck do they lose? There was a year, I think it was 1986 or 87. One of those years, I remember I was in Seaside Heights and it was fucking, when the All-Star game was going, they had 6 Yankees at the All-Star game, 6. And you know what? They didn't even win the division. So you never know. I don't like the Toronto Blue Jays because they beat my Yankees, but I'm rooting Toronto. I'm rooting for Toronto hard because I can't stand that Hollywood and all those people out there. Yeah, this and I'm like, you motherfuckers, you know, all those liberal cocksuckers. I want them to fucking lose. So I'm going all the way with Toronto.
I actually think that Snell is going to have a better game tonight. I think the young guy's going to come back to earth a little bit. So I think the Dodgers are going to win tonight.
I don't know. You never know.
Numbers against Snell aren't that great if you look at the head.
But the thing is, too, though, let me tell you, there's a few factors involved. First of all, George Springer's hurt. I don't know if is he playing today?
He's supposed to play tonight. They have him in the props. Doesn't mean he's going to play, but they announced that he should be playing, so he's got a lot of props on.
What about Bichette?
He's in there too. Yeah, both of them are in there.
Guys make things happen. I got to be honest with you.
That was a huge. I mean, he was having an amazing comeback year and a great fucking postseason.
Joe, that guy from I remember when they first brought him up in Houston, and his mom and dad and his sister and everybody were there, and he hit a home run and shit, and they were going crazy. And I just saw something in that guy. I said, that fucking guy's going to be good. And he's a Yankee killer. He feasted on Yankee pitching.
Got a huge deal from Toronto. The Mets were looking at it.
I don't understand. Like the Yankees have chances to get some of these guys, and they're like, yeah, we'll pass. You know, I'm like, you're fucking morons. But the bottom line is, I know a lot of people like, yo, I can't go against America, so I'm going against I'm going for the Dodgers. Fuck that.
I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, I don't.
No, me neither.
Think about
I'd like to see Toronto win. I'm right now. I'm going Toronto all the way. That's what I want. And you never know, dude. You never know. Who thought the Red Sox were going to beat the Yankees that year, 4 straight in the fucking in 2000? Yes. Yankees were a stacked fucking team. They were dominating the Red Sox, dominating, and even in Game 4 they dominated, but they lost it. Game 5 they dominated, they lost it, and then all of a sudden you saw, the momentum starting to shift. Don't kid yourself. Blake Snell could come out tonight and be a fucking monster, or he could be trying too hard.
Yeah, to make up for the practice. He didn't pitch well. He kind of got away with it, didn't give up that many runs, and then later in the game, the bullpen gave up.
Dude, Blake Snell is a fucking dude. That team, how the fuck,
Joe? Get all the fucking all-stars.
Tampa Bay fucking produces soon as you win the Cy Young or the batting title, they get rid of you. It's like unfucking believable.
They don't want to pay it. That's how they last now.
Every year they're in the thick of things. They're a badass team. Every year they got these guys batting now. Ed Beckley. You're like, who? Who the fuck is that? You know, I never heard of him before. He went 3 for 4, 2 home runs, and a fucking triple. And I'm like, where did they get these guys from?
They got good scouts because they're cheap. So they got to find guys in holes. You know, they got to get guys that, and they don't draft that high because they usually, if they don't make the playoffs, they're, like you said, they're always right there. So it's not like they draft them first, you know.
I don't understand how it is. But the Yankees, Ian Kennedy, Phil Hughes, Jobber Chamberlain, Louis Severino. Watch when you see these guys. All busts. All busts.
They had some good moments.
I know,
all
good
of them
moments,
had
but,
were
dude,
good
they
at
said
some
that.
point. They weren't Eric
But
Cole
Joe,
guys, but they were fucking,
yeah, but Joe, they haven't produced, excuse me, a number one pitcher.
Yeah.
They haven't produced a number one pitcher since Andy Pettitte. A starter, a number one starter since Andy Pettitte.
Andy Pettitte, really? Wow.
Well, name one. Name one. All these guys that you've heard over the fucking years.
Guys that you just mentioned, but they got
Michael
hurt early
King.
and yeah.
All of them. They never pan out.
You're right.
Never.
I guess you're
Phil
right. Yeah.
Hughes, they said that Phil Hughes was going to be the next Roger Clemens. And not even close. The only thing Phil Hughes did was he went to the bullpen in 2009 and was really, was lights out. Ivan Nova. All these fucking guys.
I remember Nova, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Ivan Nova was like fucking, so he reminds me of Clark Schmidt. For the first 4 fucking innings, he's lights out. After that, it's fucking batting practice. It's unbelievable.
Sometimes guys just get they get a third look, a second look, whatever, and of live. You can't do that, on tape.
I'm sorry.
Angelo is the third guinea. It's the 2 guineas, me and Greg, and Angelo is the third guinea. Yep.
That a boy.
Angelo is a fucking Italian, regardless of the nation he lives in. He's full Italian. Hey, AJ, do you know anything about that Tim Westwood guy and the allegations against him over there in the UK? Who's Tim Westwood? AJ? Hey, I heard it. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I don't know. Tim Westwood's a British Wigger radio host who has allegedly done some bad stuff.
Did he just say Wigger?
Too. So he's like, I guess he must like on a rap radio, and he tries to pretend he's like
please
Eminem. Yeah, I can't. Gotcha. Okay, what's up, AJ?
I hate that Eminem type shit.
Fucking garbage.
White dudes like, yo, like check it out, like Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber went from baby, went from that to like, y'all motherfuckers. Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Don't fucking talk to me like that. I'll fuck you up. Remember? I'm like, he's got his big bouncers there, and he's like telling the fucking paparazzi and shit. I'm like, stop it.
He's fucking like a twig.
Stop it.
Olympia should have height classes above and below 5'10". Tall guys can't be as bulky as these 5'6" guys like Lunsford. Well, that's what they thought with the 202/212. They brought back like the tall and short, like you had, or the 200 and above.
That's the way the AAU. When I competed, that's the way it was. It was tall and short. Then the AAU started switching because I competed in the short, and I've also competed in the lightweight. But what I'm saying is, I understand that, but listen, it's bodybuilding. It's a matter of opinion, though. It's a matter of opinion.
Hottie and Lunsford both came from the 212. Lunsford won. Hottie didn't win, but he was close. And then they won Olympias in the Open. So it kind of threw off the short guy can't win against the tall guy thing, because those guys won 3 Olympias.
Well, they're saying that it's almost not fair now because the short guys are becoming like the California raisin. They're all like short, like this.
That's the whole thing. They got to be bulky to be noticed.
Walker's not too tall, I think. I think that guy Nick Walker's only probably around my head or an inch or so taller.
I'm trying to think if I've seen him in person, but he was sitting, so I don't know how his height was. But he's not like a big, tall guy.
No.
He's taller than like Derek Lunsford. Ange here as well from South Africa. Haven't seen Greg in years. Well, you got him now, and you can see him.
Thank you. Was that Ange that said that?
Angelo's the guy. He's been watching RSG for years.
I'm here. I've been here for years.
MSM.
I haven't gone anywhere.
Charlie Holmes. Kind of quiet today. He must have been napping before. Sorry, Charlie.
Yes,
it's
Charlie.
It's something new to have athletes at these card games. Used to see Bobby Mercer and Jesse Barfield at these games all the time.
Bobby Mercer and Jesse Barfield. Bobby Mercer was one of my favorite players.
Oh, good.
Dude, Bobby Mercer. You know why? He was clutch.
And I loved him. He was great. Good on the Cubs. He bounced around. He didn't just play with
Giants. He went to the Giants. Remember? He was on the
Giants. Barfield, Toronto traded for Al Leiter and played a number of years with the Yankees.
Yeah,
those blister problems when he was young with the Yankees.
Yes.
Remember he had some times with blisters?
Yeah, I didn't like he and his brother. They both, I think, were on the Yankees at the same time. But I felt like Barfield was his best days were in Toronto. They weren't with the Yankees.
Probably. He had a cannon in right.
He was Eddie Cannon. Yep.
But Mercer
That's
was
when the
great.
Yankees sucked, though.
Field, left field. Mercer
But Bobby
was,
Mercer would come up. He was like an all reliable.
yeah, I think Steinbrenner was really into him. Because didn't they bring him back? Didn't he have 2 stints with them?
Yeah, he brought it back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did bring it back. And he was in a broadcast booth. Michael Kay said that's his favorite Yankee for all time. Yeah, he had brain cancer.
That's right. Yeah. He was a good broadcaster, too. I liked him on
Oh, yeah, he was very good.
Yep, MSM and Greg, the show is fucking epic. Thank you, Ange.
Thank you, Ange. We really appreciate that, my brother. You know what I like about the Yankee broadcast? I like I love Michael Kay. I like his thinking. He calls it straight up the way it is. But I love when you have on what's his name, David Cohn
You're a big Cohn guy, yeah.
Oh, I absolutely love David Cohn and.
A little dry though. He knows what he's talking about, but the delivery kind of makes it like hard to follow sometimes.
What do you mean?
He's like he's kind of like Ron Darling is a little dry compared to Keith Hernandez.
I don't think he's dry at all.
A little like Darling. He's kind of like, well, yeah.
Well, you know, they put you're talking about Cohn.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Now, first of all, I love the personnel. When they're all together, or at least I'll get to Conan in 1 second. But when you have Michael Kay, I love Michael Kay. Tells it like it is. He goes against. He even talks shit about even the Yankees. Yeah. But and then you mix Paul O'Neill with them. I love Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill's like, "Where's the fucking food?" You know what I mean? You're over there eating. Michael, you're blowing fucking air over here. You got that fan. I'm sitting over here hot. You know, like he says shit all the time. I like that, and he explains things. But now you throw Conan in the mix. I like. Wait, let me explain to you why Cohn's dry. When Cohn first, Joe, I don't know if you remember this, but when Cohn first started being like an announcer, we got up in a broadcast booth with the Yankees. I forgot who it was that was. There was an Asian shortstop, and he fucking no, I'm sorry, I got it backwards. The batter was Asian. It might have been Suzuki, you know, one of them guys.
Yeah.
And he hit a bunt. That's right. And I think Jeter was still playing it. Jeter was a shortstop. And he goes, oh, the nip hit a little nipper. He hit a little nipper. And fucking Michael Kay was like this.
Michael Kay should have won.
And he said he had to apologize. He goes, I didn't mean it like that, you know, but all that stuff. So I think he's trying to be professional, but he is so precise. Michael Kay,
he's good. He knows what he's talking about.
But I hate these other guys when they have these voices like this and stuff. And that's bull for.
I hate when they got to put like the Joe Buck. Even though I like Joe Buck, I don't like. Welcome, fans, to Royal Stadium.
Well, you know what it is? It's because he's put on. She's not really a baseball guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back at the wall, gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani, dude. Tell me you're a Met fan. Tell me you fucking don't hate when it's on with John Smoltz, because they're fucking haters. You know they hate New York, right?
Yeah,
if
I like
if the Mets are kicking ass and all of a sudden the other team's coming back, they start sucking the other team's cock, right? Oh, and look at the play by he's been.
Oh, it's a game again. They're right back in it. You know?
Oh, I hate that fucking guys. Schmaltz hates the Yankees because we spanked his ass a few times. Yeah. Schmaltz does not like the Yankees, and I feel like they love Dodgers. They're Hollywood people. Totally. Yeah. You know what I mean? Back at the wall, gone. You know?
You know what it is? Even MLB wants the Dodgers to win. Even though Toronto's got big names like Vlad.
Of course they do.
But the Dodgers, it'll also, because it'll make them kind of the villain for everybody that isn't a Dodger fan if they win consecutive. And they have all of these fucking crazy, great players.
MLB was so pissed because last year they were like,
they wanted
because you had the Yankees against the Dodgers, the ultimate
you can dream of in baseball history.
Oh my! Unless you can put if you move the Red Sox to the fucking National League, you couldn't get it better.
1941. That's when they first met in the World Series.
Dude, it was And what they're pissed about is that the Yankees didn't play good.
That's
They went into a bad slump. But if they would have played good and drew that out where it was like a fucking game 7 and they were battling,
awesome.
Oh my God, MLB would have been stroking to that.
Yeah, I was rooting hard for the Yankees last year. I wanted them to win. It had
That's
nothing to do with the Mets losing to the Dodgers. I'm like you. If the Mets aren't there,
you take the Yankees out, I'm Met all the way. I watch every game. I watch Mets.
I like some of the guys on the Yankees. I like them as people, as players. I think they're good. Like Judge, guy's a square. He's a squared up guy. He's not a dirtbag. He's
not.
He's well spoken. He's smart, and he's a fucking good guy to root for.
I just wish he'd be a little bit more aggressive. You're the captain. You have to take that. I don't care. You batted 400. Okay, in the postseason, you batted 400. You had one home run. The rest were ground balls up the middle. You're a home run hitter. You're the premier home run hitter in baseball. You throw that team on your back like Ohtani just did, and you smack balls. And when you're down, you throw it you knock it into the stands. You can't make errors out in the field. You don't make errors all year long. All of a sudden, make an error. I'd say,
they had at the worst time. Fucking bad series. It just and the Dodgers. They're the Dodgers. It's nothing to be it's no slouch.
Don't it kill you? Think about this. We live in New York, right? And New York has 2 teams in baseball, right? Technically 3 teams in football if you want to count Buffalo, even though Buffalo's northern New York, we're in the city. Okay, but you get the Mets and the Yankees. You got fucking 2 teams in basketball. Basically, hockey, you got 3. You know what I'm saying? You want to get technical 4. The Devil Rays are the Jersey Devil Rays are the closest thing to New York.
Buffalo Sabres,
Buffalo Sabres.
Yep.
So, and we can't win shit. Isn't that fucking funny?
I was the last champion. I'm like the Liberty. Who cares? That's WNBA.
Liberty.
Last year, not this year, the year before. But the last time one of those teams won was at the Giants, I guess, in 2012.
That's the Giants, yep.
Probably. When they beat Pats the second time.
The last time a New York team won with the New York Giants. But yet you have 2 shots in every sport. Do you understand? You have 2 chances in every sport. Hockey. The year the Rangers won the hockey, my mother was at the 1940. My mother was I think I already gave you the whole spiel. My mother was the biggest fan. And my mother in 1940 saw the Rangers win the Stanley Cup. She was, with her uncle. She was a young girl. And, my mother saw it again in 1994. But those they sucked. The next year, they went from being the best team in hockey to being the worst. They didn't even. Do you know how bad you have to be to not make the playoffs in hockey?
Oh yeah, everybody makes the playoffs.
Do you know how bad you have to be? And the Yankees, they didn't even make the playoffs. It's bad.
But
it's bad.
Will last a lifetime, is what what's his name said.
Messier?
No, the guy Rose.
Charlie Rose.
This one will last.
Howie Rose.
No more 1994. No more 1940. Now they would chant 1940, all the Islander fans and shit.
Now they can start chanting 1994.
1994. It feels like it now. What is Zope? Zope clone works. Luckily, I can get it all the time. I don't know what that is, AJ. What is
AJ, I have no idea what the hell that is.
Or something?
Is that a chick?
I don't know. Zope clone. She sounds like she charges.
Never heard of
it. Greg and Joe, if you were at a restaurant and saw illegal immigrants on a date with a woman. Now the woman is blind and without her knowledge, she seems to put a pill in the drink. You don't know what the pill is, but you're certain of what you saw. You try to warn her or leave it. Now, how do I know he's illegal? Well, who cares? I
gotta be honest with you. If I saw somebody do that to a blind person, I don't care if they were in Trump's cabinet.
Is it medicine?
I would say something. You know what I mean? I'd say, excuse me.
What was that? Yeah, what did you just do? And she's like, what are you saying? What? Who is that?
You got to remember something. Anytime my girlfriend's
like this. Oh, Joe, how you doing?
Anytime my girlfriend's family's here, it's all illegal aliens. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You might have an ice raid at your house at the fucking macaroni and gravy.
I think the mother-in-law's coming over this weekend, Sunday, I think.
Well, fucking.
So it's always a fucking savagery. Joe, I told you. Joe, I told true story. Joe, I told you that story right about her with the fucking the picture. She sends it to my girlfriend. Her mother.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how fucked up. Real fast, you guys. My girlfriend's mother sends a picture of my girlfriend about 2-3 weeks before the election, before Trump got voted in, and she's holding a paper like this, and she got the looks like she's a fucking criminal like this. No smile, nothing. And my girlfriend goes, what are you sending me? What is that? And she goes, I am a citizen. And we're like, what? You what? And she said that they went down to the job where she lives, and she works in a factory with all these other fucking savages, and they walked in there, and they asked, anybody in here looking to vote? People kind of similar raising this. Anybody in here looking to vote for like Joe Biden? And she raised her hand because they watch all that novella, so they think that Trump's evil and all that shit. She hasn't ever watched American TV. So she's young. Here you go. You're a citizen. I gave her citizenship. She didn't have to go. Listen to me. She didn't have to go to class.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, if you came over from another country, you got to go to classes. You got to learn about the fucking a little bit about our culture.
Yes, the test.
Right. You have to pass a test.
If you have to pass a written test,
Joe, if you asked my mother-in-law, who's the first president of the United States, she'd be like, George Bush. And I'd be like, no, George Bush wasn't the first president of the United States. I mean, she has no fucking clue. Meanwhile, they gave her citizenship just to vote. That's a fact.
That's fucking wild, man.
Now we can't get her out of here. My girlfriend called her. My girlfriend called ICE. Yes. Go to 1313.
And get you over it. Disguise your voice. Yes, hi. I have one for you.
Yes. There's an illegal alien on 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Herman. Yeah.
Herman.
Oh, here's our good friend Arnold. Greg, good try setting me up at a pollen gym. I came through to talk to you, and you were surrounded by Mr. Olympians and fire. That's bullshit, bro.
Of course. Yeah, that was it.
We were there all day. Come on, Arnold.
What did he say? He wanted to test me? Is that what he said?
Yeah. Was it for the lie to test? Absent. Arnold, anytime. Back again.
Just bring your wallet.
Yeah.
Cash only. Cash only. We don't take IOUs, no checks, no credit cards.
No credit, pal. The pill. Oh, that was the pill. That was the continuation. I saw that one already. Blue Jays will win the World Series.
I hope so. I hope so. I actually do.
Possible. It's only.
You never know. We've seen upsets of teams that you never thought they even had a chance. The Boston Red Sox were one of them. I'm just telling you. You never know. Even the Yankees. Back when they played and when they were 2 games down, then went to Atlanta and won 3 straight.
Atlanta came in the Bronx. Andy
Atlanta was the super team.
The big homer. Andrew Jones was 19 in that series. He was like a star.
And Joe, he was washed up by 30, by 29-30.
Remember when he was on the Yankees?
Yeah, but he wasn't as good. He was washed up.
He got fat. Yep, Ronnie Coleman.
What about?
Is that what AJ was saying about the other thing that we didn't know? Pop Tart Fitness. Here he is, Greg. When you were at your largest, what were your eating habits like back then? Cake shakes, right? Yeah, I think cake.
No, that was when I was. That was when I was young. A natural bodybuilder didn't know how to put on size, so I ate the. I was 278 at one time, which is ridiculous because I'm 5'6". I ate everything. I ate, you name it, I ate it. Remember, I was putting on weight. I was taking so many steroids.
Or were you just saying I'm going to eat and get bigger?
I targeted protein, but I mean, like, I would eat pizza, but I never got fat because I was taking so much steroids. When you take a lot of drugs, and I was taking a lot, like 6,000. I was thinking, what's that?
your metabolism is going like crazy.
That's what happened. Just you could turn fucking.
And you were young too, so natural metabolism.
Well, no, I wasn't that young. I started taking steroids when I was 35. But I mean, like, it was still, which I'm young compared to who I am today.
You were in your 30s, but I
was 35 when I started.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I just, you know what it is, Mom? I had a natural physique for 23 years. So I responded. Yes, I responded. If you get a guy who's a natty for a long time, Kai Green was a natty for years. Sean Roden, natty for years. The minute you start taking shit, you just explode. And I'm not talking about a guy who's natty for 6 months. I'm talking, I was natty for 23 years.
Competitive natties, like Sean Roden was, Kai, what they got on stage. They
just
as natties.
Boom. They used to compete in Bob Bonham's show, the Natural Eastern Classic. I used to see them there. Sean Roden used to win it all the time. He wasn't big. He was just like like skinny but built. Yeah. And the thing is, though, I took 6,000 milligrams of testosterone. I took a bottle a whole bottle, 10 cc's, 200 milligrams on Monday, a whole bottle, 10 cc's, 200 milligrams on Wednesday, and a whole bottle, 200 milligrams, 10 cc's on Friday of testosterone, either cypionate, propionate, one of those two. Okay. Then I would stick in some sustenance. So I'd have some Russian sustenance. I don't even know how many I did. Sometimes I'd do 3 in one shoulder, 3 in the other. So that would be like, you add that, figure out that testosterone was. Then I would take in like either, like D-ball or shit like that.
The fucking red blood cell count must have been fucking
dude.
Insane.
When I got arrested, I was pissing brown. It was no good.
Oh my God.
It was no good.
Life.
It did save my life. I swear to God. I was taking a jug of Equipoise, 50 cc's.
That's the worst shit for blood cell count.
Yeah, I took Joe. I was banging that shit. The Dominican Ganabol. And I was taking that. I was taking all. Dude, I can't even figure out. By the time I was done, who knows? It might have been 10,000 things of tests. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A week. You know what I mean? Not a month. A week.
Thank God you didn't have a fucking heart attack.
No, but I was bad though, Joe.
Really bad.
If I, did I get in any fights when I was older? I don't remember, but I would have I had maybe 10 seconds or less to fucking kill somebody or I was dead because I couldn't breathe. It was so. I would go to
you're like Alfred Hitchcock.
Yup. You're watching a movie and your girlfriend's looking at you like this.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah.
Like, what is that? And I'm like, what? It's like that. Because you're like, Dave Palumbo had the same thing. Those guys all sleep with like sleep apnea shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I remember if I go to tie my shoe, I would get up and I'd almost fucking see stars. I'd have to like hold on to shit. Yeah. Because I'm 5'6".
You couldn't fucking move. Yeah. It was just
no good. It's no good. I was 5'6", 278 pounds. I wasn't fat. I wore size 4X and it was tight on me. And it was like this, but it's no good. It wasn't really good. I remember
my waist was still narrow.
Yeah, my waist never gets big. So I would stand up there and I'd go to batting cages and shit, bro. I had, you know what the craziest thing, Joe, is? I was just talking to somebody about this. I have the bat that I used like when I was in high school, right? When I was much lighter. Yeah. And that bat now, instead of feeling like a toothpick in my hands, it feels fucking heavy. I don't know why that is, I think it's because your arms are heavier, so when you're holding them out and shit. Yeah. So, you go to fucking swing the bat, you're all fucking swinging awkward and everything.
Yeah, you got...
it's terrible, Joe. Terrible. Yeah. So those guys, don't kid yourself. These guys like Nick Walker, those guys are big, but they're not breathing well or any of that kind of shit. Mariusz Pudzianowski, when he won the world's strongest man, he went into MMA. And the first 2 guys he killed because they were afraid of him. But then he fought Tim Sylvia, who had no build at all. If you ever saw the fight, he was fat. Yeah,
I remember
him. He was fat, had a dad bod. And he knocked out fucking.
He didn't look like a fighter at all. Yeah.
Right. And he manhandled. Mariusz Pudzianowski was like.
Yeah.
And Mariusz Pudzianowski after the fight said, "I need to lose like 75 pounds."
Yeah. Yeah. You can't go in the ring with that fucking.
That's the truth. But so what I'm trying to tell you guys think like all those guys like, oh my God, Big Ramy would rip your head off. I have arguments with guys all the time on the internet. I'm like, no, he wouldn't. You have no clue.
You'd be running
those guys. Dude, you ever see Nick Nate Diaz, he's got a concave chest, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, man, what? I'll fucking kill you.
Fucking lethal weapon. Yeah.
Dude, but you know what he would do to you? Do you have any fucking clue what he would do to you? Do you have
Break every
any
bone in
fucking
your body
clue? He'd be
before
like
you
a
can go
spider
apart.
wrapping you up. Big Ram, he'd be like, get him off me, get him off me, get him fucking off me. I mean, it's not even, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind if you think that.
Yeah.
Those
There's nothing to do
guys,
with the size.
Joe, you were just at the Olympia. You watch these guys and standing straight away. Okay, most muscular. Just right. And then
All right, relax. Yeah.
imagine
Fucking
you're
tired.
out of shape from hitting a pose. Do you know what these NFL guys do? Fucking Mark Gastineau, the most elite fucking, probably the most, when you want to match build with eliteness, that fucking guy was
shredded.
275, abs, shredded abs at 275, could run the 40-yard dash in like 4.3,
He was
could
very
jump over like a 6-foot fucking car. Dude, forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it. You try to fight somebody like that, he'd kill you. You would be like, you know.
But even he, when he boxed, he sucked.
But
he
that's
got his ass kicked in the
but
ring.
he was washed up and done already.
Yeah, he was older and shit. But but he was athletic at that size. These guys are. There's nothing athletic about them whatsoever. Like you said, they're tired from pony.
He lost to that little Italian guy, Rocky LaSalle. That was the guy's name, Rocky LaSalle. Google him. It's just a little stubby Italian guy. Look like he lifted weights. But the thing is that what they don't understand is that when you're that big, it's no good. It is no good. I mean, yeah, you feel like you look good and shit. No chicks thought I looked like fucking. Dude, I'm 5'6". I look like made me look even shorter, like a midget. I was this wide, so I look like a fucking fire. I look like SpongeBob, you know, except I don't have skinny legs. You know,
Harry, where are you?
Patrick. No, hey Patrick, you've got rancid breath.
Let's go to the Krusty Krab.
Mr. Krabs. Yeah, I used to always say that. I used to say, like, you ever see that episode? Because my father was always a tough guy. When we were young, and then he became old, you know? So it was just to say, it's like when I watched, I remember watching SpongeBob one time, you know, because with the kids. And they had, like, let's go see, like, what was it? What they call it? Was their version of Superman. Like, what the hell? What was his name?
It was like Aquaman, yeah.
Yeah, Aquaman or something like that. And they go knock on his door. We're gonna go see Aquaman. And they go knock on
the old age home. Yeah.
And then an old man opens up the door, says, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Yeah, we want to see Aquaman." And he's like, "I'm Aquaman." And they're like, "No, you're not." And he goes, "I'm Aquaman." And he runs in, he gets his cape, and he puts it on. He goes, "Aquaman." And they're like, "No."
Barnacle, it was Something Man and Barnacle Boy. But he was like an old guy, Barnacle Boy. He was.
It sucked. It sucked, but that's what.
Like,
because when.
But then
when
they ended up liking that. They were They made them like their sidekicks. They were like on the episodes. Heroes.
That
the
was
dirty
great.
bubble. You know?
But that's what I used to look at my father like that. Like, dude, you're like Aquaman now. You know what I mean? Like, because he was like always rugged, and, you know, like big guinea and shit like that. Now he's like, you know.
And then he got old.
You know, now he's over there, you know, got like, food on his face and shit, you know.
Happens, man. It happens.
It happens, right? It happens to all of us. But the bottom line is, look, getting that big is not. If you think that a big guy like those guys, all those
avoid
guys,
all of that Aquaman stuff.
You get a skinny fucking guy who can fight would be standing there, bap, bap, bap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throwing a kick, and they'd be like, ah.
Yep,
That's
definitely. Oh, here's Dan. He was talking before anxiety and depression. He was talking about this a few weeks ago. We were talking about trying to.
I remember something about that.
Depression about my wife leaving me and finance issues. I'm drinking a lot to cope with it. The drinking's not going to help. And
Dan.
That's the worst thing you can, because it's a depressant. Alcohol is a depressant. It's not like a thing that makes you giggly and happy. If you're depressed and you drink, you get more depressed.
Dan, what is this doing?
You have a couple of beers with your friends. Whoa! I knocked over the fucking. Everything got knocked over. If you're depressed and drink, you get more depressed.
Of course.
Your
wife
leaving you is a tough one. Greg knows how it feels. I'm lucky I don't, thankfully. But Greg knows he can relate to that. I'm sure he could fucking knows where you
Yeah,
come.
I had a girlfriend who died in front of me. So, but listen to me. You're doing this. What does this do? You know what that does? It hurts your head, makes a fool of you, make a fool of yourself, you lose respect for yourself. And you know what? The situation is the same. She's gone. You're doing this. And you could do all the drinking you want and fucking, oh, life sucks and all. But you know what you're doing?
Finance issues are
You're
going to
not
stay
making
there.
yourself attractive for another girl's not gonna look at you and go, dude, you got problems. I don't want to be with you. Okay.
Yeah.
So your wife is not gonna be, oh, I better come back because he's drinking and he's doing this. He's beating himself on the head. That's not gonna do anything. So you're hurting yourself. She's not the only girl in the world. Okay, you're stuck with bills. Welcome to the real world, brother. You understand? I had to pay child support. I was locked in jail. I was fucking paying child support. I'm telling you, listen
Get
to me.
through it. Yeah, you got to fight this. This is the shit.
The sun's gonna come up tomorrow, brother, and there's other girls out there, some girl out there that'll cherish you and love you, but not what you're doing that to yourself. So you keep doing that to yourself, you're gonna be alone and you're gonna be miserable and you're not helping. You don't need a pill.
To speak to a therapist. That's much
the best
better
thing.
alternative than having a fucking brewski.
Right.
Definitely.
Get it up and out, talk. But taking a pill to make it, you gotta need a Xanax. No, you don't.
No.
Pussies do that shit. That means you're hiding. You're hiding. Suck it up.
Taking the can down the road. It's going to still be there.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
You got a tough situation. Nobody's going to say you don't, but the only way to cope with it is to try to fix it. And
if you got kids with that girl, you're going to make it way worse. Because when you go to court and you're drinking, you're beating yourself up, you're acting like an idiot. Maybe you're stalking her, saying stupid shit, texting her. She's gone. She's gone. Yeah. Stop texting her. Let it go. She's gone. Yeah. I've been there, brother. My ex-wife did that shit with me, my kids and shit. You have no fucking clue.
I can't even imagine what you went through. And what this guy is going through now.
My son hated my God, spit at me, fucking tried to hit me with a broom handle. I'm just telling you.
That made you cry and had to kill you. But look what happened in the long run. You and your son are
yeah, man. It takes time. It takes time to fix that. You guys were probably dead in the water, your relationship, a long time ago. It's just that it finally hit a point now, like a zit, where, it popped. But you guys probably haven't been good for a while.
Women could really fuck with your head, too. So you got to get your head right to fight that off. Not accusing the woman of anything. I'm saying in a general sense.
No, if she gets a guy and you go, if she gets a guy, you got to let it go. You can't go over and beat the guy up. You can't do that. You're going to go to jail, and she's going to be like, we got rid of him. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to be in jail with all the
problem now. Yeah. Don't.
Right. MoveOn.com. There's plenty of girls in the world. Okay.
Okay. Don't fall in love with the ones online either. Don't fall at the beginning of the show. Yeah.
Look, we got to give you a little tough love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to be.
We're not doing it to break your balls. We're doing it to
Right. I can't just sit here and pet your back. It's going to be okay. Fuck her. Yeah, right? Act like a man.
Godfather.
The Godfather. Act like a man. Listen, we can't just sit here and pet you. It's going to be okay. Fuck her. She's evil. No. We don't know. You may have caused this.
No,
I don't know. I don't know. I got to hear her side.
It's tango. It's probably a little of each.
Right. I got to hear her side. But the bottom line is, pull your fucking pants up. Go out right now while you're watching me and Joe and dump. Well, wait till the show's over. And dump all that fucking alcohol. I never drank a day in my life, man. I had to deal with shit. And unfortunately, I had to deal with it straight.
To drink for depression and to drink to cope is the worst thing you can do. I've never done that. I've done it only socially. And
recreationally.
I did it when I wanted to have fun, not like how dry I am, I got to drink. It's the worst thing you could do because it just elongates and prolongs the problem.
Right.
It makes it even, it's multiplied now, the problem. You have a different problem on top of what you started with. So,
yeah, you can't do that, Dan. It's really, really bad.
You got to fix it.
Wait, is it Dan?
No good.
Oh, no, it's Ange.
Oh, it's Ange. That's the thing. Most guys in the 90s were gaunt as fuck in the face. But top 5 was close call those days. I wake up at 4 p.m. to have a protein shake and then forget to have the shake and go back to sleep. 4 a.m. I guess he means. You would wake up at 4 a.m. to have a protein shake. Andrews has competed many times over the years. You have much more discipline than I would ever have because I could not fucking.
I mean, there's some guys that do it.
I get up.
Some guys do it. Other guys, I could never do that. If first of all, it would wake me up, and
I
then
get
I'm
up
fucking
to piss
back.
I got because I'm old now, right? I get up to piss a couple of times in the night.
Me too.
Fuck it, I got to go back to sleep. Wayne, what's up, guys? Hey, Wayne, what's up, buddy? Thank you for watching.
Joe, I keep a piss bucket by the bed because then I just get a pee in a bucket.
Got to start doing that. You're smart, man. You're smart.
Because I don't want to walk out. If I walk out, I don't know if the kids come over or somebody's here or shit, whatever. Plus, I don't like walking. It wakes me up too much. I'd rather just pee, get it over, and go right back to bed.
Like sleepwalking almost. Like I have one eye open,
Yeah.
Greg and Joe, if you go to a new gym, nice gym, you meet the owner, you got a bad vibe about him, then an 18-year-old man joins the gym. Complete newbie and off the get-go, the gym owner starts talking down to him. Keep calling him little man. Sounds like Charlie Arms. You keep an eye on the gym owner as he puts the young man through a disgustingly brutal routine. The young man's crying. The gym man says, "Man up." At what point do you say something?
Oh, I don't know. I might tell the guy after the workout. I might tell the kid, don't listen to him. That's just dumb.
He's just trying to sell gym.
It's not for me to get involved in some guy's fucking, if the guy's the owner of gym. Most owners of gym are not going to do that.
No. They want to show you around and fucking.
Right. They're going to, first of all, they themselves aren't going to put you to a workout. Most of the time, they're going to be like, yo, go talk to my trainer over there, Joe Matarazzo. You know what I mean? That's what you need.
Line up with him.
And nobody's going to do that because then you're never going to come back to the gym.
Yeah, especially a new guy. He's gonna say,
if that's your first time at a gym and you think, am I going to do this every day now? Fuck that.
Fuck that. Yeah, it's like a bad job. You quit. You walk out at lunch.
That's exactly what it is.
Dr. Mike Israel Little Cherub. That was the Dr. Mike. I don't know. I don't know.
Sure
I gotta look for that video. I'm curious.
I'm sure he's a nice guy, but the way he was saying it, it's not just he was like, everything he knows, I know and more. And dude, I'm way stronger than my bets and bigger. So, and that's where that to act like that is a fucking momo. Because I was better than him when I was natural. So there you go, Dr. Mike.
He's just trying to get hate clicks or something.
I don't know what the hell it is. These guys are too many. That's the problem with bodybuilders, though. The egos on these fucking guys. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? Big guys get their asses kicked and shit like that more than you know. Big guys don't always hook up with chicks unless they got they're good-looking guy like a Michael Hearn or something. They're tall, good-looking, and they got a personality. The chicks don't give a shit if your fucking biceps are 25 inches. They don't care.
Well, you look at your followers, fucking 90% of them are dudes. If you're big on Instagram, right?
Well, I'm an ugly motherfucker, so I get the double.
And it's not even fucking, if you're gay, you might not even be getting laid. They might not even want to fuck you. They may want twinks.
That's when you go kill yourself, because if you can't get some desperate gay guy to suck your dick, or fucking, or maybe you suck his dick, I don't know, whatever your spin is. That's when you go jump off the bridge. I can't even get a gay guy to like me.
God, again, spam risk. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta disconnect the phone from the computer. Client random. What do you guys think of sperm donation? Like going to one of those clinics and maybe making $50 for a week so that some chick can have a spawn. I think it's great, right?
I think it's great too.
Like you hurt them or something and said you think you can get a nice.
You're helping other people. The only thing is, I don't want some kid coming to me, fucking, 30. Well, hopefully I'm around, but yeah, because it's like my kid. But I'm all for other people doing it. I don't think I could do it because I don't want to have
totally random, and they don't even know. But the joke I said, I stole it from Dice. That was an homage to Andrew Silverstein. But I think it's when you do a sperm donation, like they'll tell you like what the person is.
Right.
Like, he's white, he's this age, he's this tall, whatever. But I don't think they identify the
but
somebody knows in the computer in there.
But today, with DNA and getting family ancestry, it's going to come up.
You're right. With that stupid.
That's why adoptions today, kids that were adopted when they were young, they can go get DNA and they can find their real fucking genetic family.
Find out the hard way.
And
right.
Right? The sperm, bro.
I know someone in my family, on my wife's side, did not know that they were
Somebody else's
donors.
kid.
Like, the woman couldn't have, but the guy could.
Right.
So it was like a, what do they
An
call
egg.
that? Like
They used somebody else. Yeah, they used a fertilized egg. Back then,
Yeah.
I got to pee really bad. That's why I'm moving around. Let me pee real fast. Back then, they called it a test tube baby, Joe.
Yes.
Today, it's in vitro.
And then they did the 23andMe, and they saw that they weren't related to the mom. And this now adult said, I think they fucked up because they telling me I'm not related to you. And then they were like, we have something to tell you, to have a seat. So it's kind of, sad in a way, that they don't know that they're not related to that person. The Momo Barbell Classic. That's the one, Greg, the Buckeye Barbell and the Momo. If you don't call me an angel song, surely you must like some ABBA songs too. ABBA is good, man. ABBA was good. They had some real catchy tunes, and the girls were kind of fucking hot. They're probably still hot.
Is somebody talking shit about ABBA?
No, they're saying Hugo the Claus Sead just saying ABBA is good.
Yeah, I like ABBA.
ABBA's great, yeah. I mean, they look how hot those fucking blonde. That blonde fucking.
Oh yeah.
They had big bushes, and the cuffs match the collars on those broads. Being from Sweden, big fucking
granola bar. ABBA, I like a lot of this shit. That's
They
when
were
I was
good.
in high school. That's the 70s. They were like the biggest thing in the 70s.
Oh, they were huge.
70s, they were tremendous.
Songs, disco songs, everything,
Yeah, man.
People were afraid of back in the day, Greg. Paul Walker. Hey, what's up, Paul? Victor Richards or Charlie Arms? I think Charlie Arms. Sounds meaner.
Wait, who are you more afraid? Are you kidding me?
Richards was a fucking pain in the ass with you, but Charlie Arms.
Are you kidding me?
More intimidating, right?
Victor Richards is a big motherfucker, but he couldn't fight. Fucking
Yeah,
Charlie Arms
Charlie
would have kicked him for a field goal. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think Charlie. Victor Richards was just a big fucking pain in the ass.
You guys think that big means that's gonna be the toughest guy? Show me UFC guys that are fucking jack like that. They're not.
Yeah. The only one I can think of offhand was fucking Lesnar, who was big, muscular, and won title. But he look what's his name? Had him in that fucking he got in the
Frank
tap
Mir.
out. Frank Mir, yeah.
Frank Mir. But can I tell you something? The baddest dudes in the UFC are not big. Look at John Bones Jones.
It's the BJJ guys, like the smaller guys.
Who can beat John Bones Jones in a fight?
Yeah. But look at the Gracies, their style. They wanted to be on the ground, on the bottom, and they were able to fucking get guys to submit.
Yeah,
that's fucking talent. You got to be a great.
Yeah, Hickson, Gracie, all those guys are supposed to be the baddest dudes alive.
In a defensive move, you're on the offense. That's fucking just.
Dude, I saw, what's his name? What's the axe murderer's name? They call him the axe murderer. Vandalay Silva.
Oh, so yeah.
I saw him in person.
Big motherfucker, yeah.
He's not big. He looks average, but you look at his face was huge, and he looks like an old man.
Yeah.
His face looks like a fucking old man.
Yeah.
Would you want to fuck with him?
Oh.
They don't call him the axe murderer for nothing.
Fucking Lizzie Borden, motherfucker.
I'm just saying, some of the baddest dudes, you have no idea. They're not big. Not by bodybuilding standards, not even close.
No, I'm not.
Even Lesnar. Lesnar was a big guy, had big drops and everything.
But he wasn't like.
He wasn't jacked like a fucking bodybuilder. If you put a bodybuilder his height.
Yeah, he had the chops and shoulders. Because he was a football player. That's the kind of build he had. Yeah, and he said also.
He was a college wrestling champion.
But he wasn't going for the look. He was going for the
no.
Yeah.
He was smooth too. He wasn't. He's not like fucking throwing Big Rammy in there or something like that. You guys are crazy. You guys are fucking nuts. You have no idea. No idea.
That one. Come on, bro. That's kind of fucking.
I mean, even McGregor's not big. You know what I mean? A lot of those guys are not fucking.
He's in condition and shit.
Right.
Greg, you got to you kind of got me into the demon thing, bro. I've been looking up women with 666 tattoos and stuff. When I pull it, I heard you say you like emos. You have Lucia dress up for. Yeah, you were saying that you like some of that fucking.
I love goth girls.
The Halloween with the
Joe, you gotta come over the house. You gotta come over the house. You gotta see.
You gotta come down. We're gonna.
I've redone everything. You were here a long time ago. You gotta come in now.
A long time. I think the last time I was there, it was with Dr. Tom O'Connor. Remember when we did that?
Oh my God!
Yeah. And Marco was there too with us.
I think my father was alive, and he died a long time ago, 10 years or so.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last time I was at the house. Yep, he was still around.
Oh, it's totally different, Joe. You would be like,
I gotta check it out. We'll have a fucking pisser up there. Guys, I'm 30 and I've been drinking caffeine for years, multiple times a day. And when I sleep, my heart has crazy palpitations. I can notice each heartbeat. I can't work without it. I'm a coffee hound, bro. I used to drink pots of coffee when I worked. But I never had a problem with feeling my heart and I guess can't sleep.
all right, first,
too late? That's the only I can think of, Victor.
First of all, he's probably doing it too late. You're doing it too late.
I have an espresso machine here. I can fucking go through it like crazy.
I have pre-workout in here, a little bit of pre-workout. Now, I didn't drink this whole thing. This is from 3 days. I'll drink. You'll see me take a sip.
Yeah, you don't drink it all at once.
No, I can never drink. I'm too fucking nuts. Just a little. There, it's still there. Wet the whistle. Okay. Yeah. That's the way you got to do it. If you sit there and make a whole pre-workout and it's in you, you can't get it out of you. You got to ride it out. Number one. Number two, are you drinking pre-workout or caffeine? Now you're talking about. See, Joe said he likes the coffee.
I love coffee. As soon as we're done with the show, that's what
but Joe, there's a big difference of drinking a good cup of coffee, which I've never drank coffee in my life. It has nothing to do with the caffeine, though. But there's a thing about
like the pre-workouts,
right?
Bro, at the Olympics,
the beta-alanine and all that stuff.
Well, I drank. I think I had said this on the show a week or two ago. I had like 3 or 4 of those fucking Celsius things, and they're good. They work. But you're not supposed to drink 3 or 4 of them at one time. And I wasn't working out. I was walking around the expo. I was just hot and thirsty. I felt like I was on crack or something. I was all jittery and shit. Because they do what they say they're gonna do. You drink 1. It's a small can. It's not big. But they kept they hand them out. So you know.
I'll show you. Wait a minute. I don't drink.
I'm drinking the fuck up.
I don't drink the pre-workout like that. Hold on. It's right here. I'll show you what I drink. I drink, usually it's one of these. I usually drink, what I do, the reason why it's in a bottle, I'm going to show you right now. The reason I put it in here is because it's a can. I call it pre-workout, but it's this. I usually drink either this, which is, right, that's cotton candy flavor, okay, or I'll drink a Bang, all right, like that, all right, now, I'll put that in a bottle. This will last me 2-3 days because I sip it.
You drink it in such small.
Right, I drink in small amounts. I mean, I drink it if I feel a little chungad. But the thing is, you guys can't take it late. And if I drank this whole fucking thing with all this shit in there, if it's got beta-alanine, like I love Tony's, the Maximus Stim or the Stim, his other Maximus Stim. It's pineapple, but it's not bad. I can put that. I'll put club soda in here, and I mix it with club soda because I like the bubbles, right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I have to do the same thing. I take sips, but that shit has beta-alanine, citrulline, all these other green tea stuff, all these other little fucking things. So you're not just getting the caffeine. If you're drinking a cup of coffee, there's a big difference from that as having this stuff, which has got all other shit in it. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's just. Coffee is coffee beans and caffeine.
Right.
So
it's just caffeine. But you start mixing caffeine with niacin, citrulline, beta-alanine, all these other things.
You're all over the place.
Right.
You're overdoing it, and you're drinking it too late.
Right.
So you can't work without it. If you work nights, does that mean you sleep during the day? I'm just, we're kind of trying to fill in a couple of the blanks there. But, I would say if you can't sleep, cut that last 1 or 2 out, and you'll get. get the work done. You'll acclimate.
Or it works better. Listen to me. It works better. Put it in a bottle, whatever it is. It's coffee.
Yeah.
And drink it in sips. Because as you sip it here and there, you'll feel it and it's good. But if you drink the whole fucking thing, it's in you. And now you're going to be like this, right?
That's how I was. I was so thirsty walking around, and especially in Vegas too. Once I got on the street, I had another one in my fucking bag that the girl handed to me. So I fucking blew it right out. It was like, fucking.
Yeah, then you get crazy.
And it fucking hit me in the room. I was like, what the fuck?
I know. You're ready to run through a wall.
Oh, but then I felt like, oh no, it's gonna, and I had to go to the night show. I had to eat quick and run out the door again. It was just,
yeah, but
I overdid it.
Another little caveat, Joe, when you drink these kind of things is you shit your brains out because caffeine stimulates the bowels. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, when you drink coffee,
you piss and you fucking can shit. I'm telling you, the way to do this, guys, is to sip whether it's pre-workout, okay, whether it's something like this in a fucking in there, okay, or it's a can thing, okay, fill it in here and take sips because then it's like time released. I'll sip it now in maybe 15 minutes and take another sip, and it's like time released caffeine.
A little bit, you re-up it,
right? Yeah. But by sipping, it keeps your level even. If you drink the whole thing, it goes like this, and then when it comes down, you're like, I need another one. So your brain thinks, so now you bring another one. And then later on, the onset, when you're laying in bed, you're like, MC squared times 5. And you're like, wait, why am I thinking these things? You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. King Dale, Greg and Joe, there's a stereotype nearly accepted by everybody that African-American men are bigger downstairs in general. It's not any truthful. It's talking about cock size.
Well, I haven't been with too many African men. Have you, Joe?
Yeah, many.
I don't know.
They usually have bigger. I've seen a lot in my line of work. I've seen, big ones. Why is that the thing? I don't know, but I think that's a good thing. I think they're lucky.
I would be able to answer this if my girlfriend was awake. She's taking a nap because she was out there blowing the leaves, cutting the grass. Because she's Mexican, that's what she's supposed to be doing. But I would ask her because she's a connoisseur of penises, especially black penises, which I swore I'd never date a girl that was like, that's like an Italian guy thing, like, But I got the one that loves that shit, she loves the dark chocolate. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm an Italian boy. I'm cut, no extra skin here, and it's pretty. It's fat, It's a gentleman's piece, So I'm good. There's no complaint. She's happy, She sucks it every day. But what I'm saying is, she'd be able to tell you, well, some black guys have this and they're curved and it hangs. And some guys have the big dick where it's like huge, but it never it don't stand up. You understand? It just stays down. So it's when then you get the guy that's got the little fucking chungad down there, and all of a sudden it starts to grow and grow and grow, and you're like, where the fuck did that come from? You see in porn, right? You see some guy sits over there, and she starts to suck on it. She's like, then by the end, she's over there like this, and I'm like, well, that fucking grew,
Yeah, it all depends, but yes, I've seen a lot of people of that ilk do have large, and hey, good for them. Nick Babbitt. We have another Babbitt. At the time, did everyone know what we now know about Joe Weider?
Mm-hmm.
That he was involved in European pornography to supplement the early. Why European pornography? I know he put out some magazines back in the day that were a little, geared towards certain,
it was gay. Bodybuilding was ruled by gays for the longest time, and I'm still sure there's a lot of guys involved that are
That's
gay.
what Hoffman used to make fun of him about, was the gay, like the Mr. America magazine.
There used to be, there was a magazine, if you go really far back, there was like magazines called like Young Body and all this shit. They were young they were young guys, teenage bodybuilders, and they would pay a teenage boy, X amount of dollars to fucking pose with his fucking piece of out. And he would do that.
Dan Lurie when he was younger. Dan Leary's one of the biggest names in our industry, right? For
Yeah.
like us, we love Dan Leary, right?
I love Dan. I met him many times.
He had pictures that I've seen online where they blurred out because he had his dick sticking out.
Dude, there's pictures of Schwarzenegger. I mean,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
but it
so
doesn't mean that they're gay. It means that
No,
some guy, you
they weren't
fucking guys
blowing a
in
guy
it.
in it. They were just posing,
First of all, some of you guys in the fucking comment section, like when I go to, when I did the other day, I did a thing for, we did the RX show, and it was at like 11 o'clock, and the comment section was banging. I'm sitting there going, thinking to myself, do you fucking guys work at all? Like, what do you do during the day? Are you at your job fucking on this? So, it's fucking 11 o'clock in the morning. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, either you have a liberal boss or you're a fucking non-working motherfucker. And that's why you're on troll. That's why you're on troll alert. Also, like, never writing nice things. But regardless.
Never in Europe. Like,
if you're a troll.
And AJ, it's nighttime over there.
Well, these aren't European guys. These are trolls, okay? They're sitting in their fucking thing like Antifa guys, probably with a wig on their head. But whatever. The thing is if you're a troll, right, and you got no money and you're always looking to fucking scam and where can I get money? I want to make some cash, And some fucking queer says to you, I'll give you X amount of dollars. All you have to do is pose naked. He's not going to touch your shit. You just stand there, maybe do a few poses, and here's a couple $100. You would do it. Don't say no, I wouldn't. Because
Marilyn Monroe did it.
I did it.
Paid a lot of money for those pictures.
I did it with that fucking.
She was a nobody. She did those nudes.
Well, the girls got to do that, but I did it that one time with my partner Paul. We did that fucking art gallery. Motherfucker paid me $300, but it's cash. It wasn't cash. It was a check.
I wish I knew you back then. I fucking would have fucking rode your coattails right up to that fucking guy's apartment.
You know what? I'm stupid, Joe.
Beating the shit out of him.
Joe, we're stupid. You know why, Joe? We could have fucking. And back then, I was doing bad things like gangster shit with my partner Paul from Florida. We could have fucking blackmailed that motherfucker. You have no idea. We went. It was in his art gallery, Joe. He was one of the biggest art dealers ever. You know that, right? He's a legend. He had fucking artwork that was millions of dollars. And I'm walking right by them. There was all this. It was in an art gallery, and it was, but it was in the warehouse of the art gallery. Oh, Joe, I could have fucking. I should have said to him, "Get the fuck it," because we had him all tied up and shit. I could have said, "Oh, Paulie, let's get some of those pictures. Let's get them out." Well, I could have fucking. He would have loved it too. That fucking cocksucker.
Is he still around? Let's take a ride.
I don't know. Let's. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna Google him right now. Let's see if he's still.
We'll knock on his door.
Let's get him on the show, Joe. Let's get. Wait.
Hey, Sissy, you remember him? We got dirt on you.
He likes that. That's what he likes. I was blowing darts in his ass.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Oh, shit.
I would have done that in a fucking second, bro. Who cares? It's fucking.
Oh, shit. Joey died.
Ah, fuck.
We just missed it, Joey. Died last year, February 8th.
We could have fucking cleaned him out.
Oh, shit, Joe. We could have fucking.
Oh, we would have fucked him up, man.
Oh, man.
He would have been a fucking pot his
Dude, my partner Paul he was hitting him with a fucking paddle and a weightlifting belt so hard the next day he couldn't raise his arm. Dude, the guys that I was blowing darts like this, and then there was a master. The guy's walking around with a fucking cocking and like chaps, you know what I mean, like that shit that does and a hat. I mean, and he lit the fucking. He go no, and he lit the fucking dart thing on fire, like it wasn't on fire, but it was cherry red, and I would blow it like this, and it would hit him in the ass and stuff, and the guy would be screaming, "Rah, rah!" like that. It was the sickest fucking thing. And then the master
get you off, though. I mean, not you. I'm talking about him.
No, I didn't get off. I want more than 300.
I'm talking about him. Like what? What's the pleasure in that?
I don't know, but you know what's funny? I was doing that shit. And this was a long time ago. And both my parents were still alive. You know what I mean? I think I had just gotten married. It was a long time ago. And I'm thinking, my God, my wife knew what I was doing. And I'm thinking, like, my God, if my mother and father could see me now. You know what I mean? Because I'm over here fucking blowing darts and some guy says,
yo, fucking, what happened?
No, my father was so square. He was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck's wrong with you? But, I was blowing darts in his ass, and dude, you could see it was like burning him. You could see steam, like a little smoke. And the master would say, thank him. And he'd be like, thank you, sir. You know what I mean? And I'd blow another one
It's a fucking
like this.
sub.
Dude, I had sweat like this dripping down my face. Because I was like, this is really sick. This is really, but I kept doing it. You know what I mean?
Dude, for fucking easy money like that, why the fuck not? You'd be
Oh, that
fucking
was
lucky if you
crazy
said
shit.
no. Fuck
I know that was crazy shit. He gave me shit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sure other guys did that shit and made some really fucking big
Oh,
shit.
he must have had some fucking, in that community, like gay
Yeah,
guys.
my partner used to tell me stories, because he was doing that shit. He's the one who called me up, said, listen, we need another guy. Come down. You want to make some
get
money?
on down here. It's
I
like,
was like, all right, I'm coming.
Seattle, did any of you see the Day video in the Indian pharmacy in Mumbai? All the staff looked at him like they hated him. I'm not sure I disagree with them. Just kidding. Do an interview and hold the mic, Joe. That's the I did not see. I know Dave went to India, but I did not see any of the material.
No, I didn't see any of that shit. I know that they usually get happy when Americans come in there.
Yeah, because it's money. Greg has met every bodybuilder 20 years ago. Has seen Jason Blaha in his glorious bodybuilding years, and he can compare him to Serge Ubey or Ryback. Jason Blaha. Wasn't he like a fucking like a Green Beret? He tries to say he was.
I don't know if he was anything. Is that guy still around? I mean,
I don't know. He's a weird dude.
See, that's the problem with the internet. It made celebrities out of these people. You know what I'm saying?
Wackadoos. You're amazing. Seattle, you're amazing. Get your heart checked out, fellas.
Yeah, we get it checked.
Greg and Joe, who do you believe is a better actor, Joe Pesci or Robert De Niro? I'm going to go with De Niro. I don't care about politics. I'm talking about acting. Joe Pesci was amazing, but De Niro...
De Niro's
characters.
Right.
And you know what, De Niro, my favorite role he played that I thought he did his best job as an actor was in Awakenings with Robin Williams. Did you see that when they're like in the medical institution?
Did you know that Robin Williams actually broke his jaw? And that when he woke up, he didn't do it purposely. He hit him, he punched him, and you know what I mean? Because there was a scene where they were trying to subdue him, and he actually broke De Niro's jaw.
Really?
Yeah, wow. Read about it. I swear to God.
That was such a sad movie, though, how it ended when they go back. They get...
It's supposed to be based on a true story.
It was, yeah. It was
it's based on a true story.
Bronx, right? Wasn't the hospital in the by you, like in Bronx or Westchester?
Might have been Bronx.
It took place like in the 60s, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you know what
the thing back then in the 90s when it came out.
The thing is that De Niro was character driven. First of all, every movie that Pesci's been in, he plays the same guy. You know what I mean? Talking to me, you know what I mean? And I like that.
And drama, but so he can pull, and so can De Niro.
The one comedy thing he did where he was in with
with the two youths there, the cousin Vinny. And
fuck yeah! What am I talking about?
That's
the greatest. But the two youth thing was the greatest. The one I didn't like was when he was with the Lethal Weapon, where he played that guy Stanley. Okay.
Yeah.
Stanley. Okay. And he had the tape on the glasses, and he kept doing that.
How about in JFK when he played that David, that fag who got thrown out of the priest school?
I don't remember.
He was a real character, a real person involved in the whole conspiracy with Oswald and all of that. And he looked ridiculous in the movie with this wig on, but if you look up the real guy, that's exactly how this guy looked. He had these fake eyebrows and this wig. I don't know if he had cancer and he had chemo. I forget the guy's name. David something was the real person.
I don't.
He was great in that movie.
I don't think I saw that movie.
Great film.
I gotta tell you though, the greatest fucking for me, it's one of the movies that you just cannot stop watching. Is My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, it's so funny.
If you're a Guinea, dude, if you're a Guinea, okay.
Oh, it's perfect.
Jerry Callow, not Jerry Gallo. Jerry Gallo's dead. I know that. No. Anyway.
Thank you, Miss Pietaro.
Yes, you've been a lovely witness. My girlfriend always does that.
How many fingers am I holding up now?
Wait a minute. Let me see.
Glasses.
But
oh, he was so good.
That movie was the greatest fucking comedy movie ever.
Ralph Macchio was great in it. I mean, everybody. I mean, the fucking
That was phenomenal.
Quinn, that was his last movie before he passed away. Mr. Gambini.
Mr. Gambini.
Mr.
What now? Remember, remember, he comes in with that contact, the jacket for the doorman, because the fucking
he's riding the bus up in
he goes,
prison with
Mr. Gambini, are you mocking me with that outfit? Are you what's the matter with this outfit? Are you
I had a suit, but it got all mud on it. He did have a suit. He fell. Remember?
I remember that.
When I like when they do the pool and she's fucking cleans up and she's like a pool shark and they bet all the money in the bar. The shit kicked the bar.
I remember that. You know what's funny? I dated a girl years ago that looked just like her and talked like her.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's unbelievable. And my friend, excuse me, wanted marrying a girl that looked exactly like Fran Drescher and talk like Fran Drescher has that, the way she talks, Fran Drescher. At the same age, I looked exactly like her.
Yeah, wow.
You ever hear a story about Fran Drescher when she got, I got to use the word R because, you know.
Yeah, no, it happened in real life. Yeah.
She got R'd, you know what I mean? Can't say the word on here.
Can't say it anymore.
R'd, and her husband watched and shit like that. Like they tied him up and he was basically cuckold.
Yeah, no.
And they asked her, like, what did you do? And she said, what am I going to do? I just let him do it. You know what I mean? She knew, I liked her attitude because she said, I'll get past this. It's, you know, let him do what he's got to do as long as he doesn't kill us. And she said, I just put it out of my mind. It's just one of those things that happen and that's it.
That's a fucking, you got to be a real evil cocksucker to do something like that.
You know what's worse? Her husband left her for another man eventually. Did you know that, right?
I didn't even know that, no.
Yeah, they got divorced and he's gay. But she was cute. She was a cutie. But
she still is good looking. She's still good looking.
What's her name?
She was in. He was good in dance. Are you good in bed as you are on this dance floor, Tony? Remember when she comes up in the 2001 Space Odyssey?
Oh God, but Joe, what's her name? Fucking Marissa Tomei in that movie, you know, where she was, you know, my cousin Vinny. She was such a gweeded fucking girl from totally from the Bronx, Brooklyn, Long Island. My time clock's ticking here, Vinny. You know what I mean? Come on. What are you gonna do when the little dough idea goes down to get a little water, and then bam, you shoot him in the fucking head. You know what I mean? Like I love that girl.
He was playing up to her. He should have fucking gave her a ring. She was younger and hot.
It's not. A burp is spontaneous. Remember, because at the end of the movie, he's like, I want to be. You said you want me to be spontaneous, so he gives it a ring. Oh no, now you want to get a ring? You can't even finish your own. You can't even finish your own cases, and you need me to. No, remember?
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Well, you said to be spontaneous." She said, "Vinny, a burp is spontaneous."
Yeah, she wanted a romantic setting.
I want a big wedding.
Yeah.
My niece. My cousin's sister's daughter is getting married, Vinny.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know what? You guys who live in Cornstalk, USA, or somewhere else, if you're not around New York City, fucking like real guineas, like you could have Italians out there. You got to understand that even Italians from Italy, they're not like that. You know what I mean? But Italians from New York and New Jersey have this way. You know what I mean? We have our own lingo. You know what I mean? Like I said to my friend Marco, I go, Marco, I got agita. And he goes to me, you what? I said, I got agita. And he goes to me, what is agita? And I said, agita, my fucking stomach, you know? And he's like, I forgot how you really say it in Italy, but we don't say, just like,
no capito, Gregor.
I don't, like I used to tell him like, wait, what was it? Like Manigot. And he goes, oh, Manigot. Wait, but I hate when non-Americans go, Do you have the ricotta cheese or the
Oh,
manicotti?
manicotti.
Manicotti.
Let me get some ham
Manicotti.
cotti.
It's not mozzarella. It's mozzarella. Anyway,
Mozzarella.
right? Mozzarella. So anyway, so I would tell Marco that shit, and he'd be like, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. Like, the craziest thing is Marco. I mean, Joe, I told you, right? Because, you know, in my house, my father would always listen to Italian music. You know, Bemana, tu si manda per la femmina. You know, I don't call that Italian shit, right? And when I told Marco, you ever hear like a Jerry Vale or like fucking, Jimmy Roselli, who was my father, did his album covers, and my father was good for him. And Marco's like, what does he sing? And I said, he sings like, Mi corazón. And Marco's like this. Oh, no. And I said, why? I go, you go to Italian restaurants in New York City, all the Italian Americans, that's all you hear, right? At the weddings and all that shit. And he goes, oh, no, we don't listen to that. He goes, Greg, that shit's 100 years old. And I said, what do you mean 100 years old? He goes, you know what he told me? That's because all the Guineas all came in the 1920s and they kept those songs, and that's the songs they're singing now. You know what he told me? He goes, Greg, supposing I said to you, I'm going to sing an American song for you. Oh, Susanna, oh, won't you go ahead? Or, oh, McDonald had a farm.
That's how it's like to him.
To him, that's what he said. Like, if you went to Italy and you started singing Mi corazon, and he'd be like, but we're used to that because that's what our parents played. That's every fucking Guinea wedding that we go to. They play that shit, right? You go to Italian restaurants down in, even though they got Mexicans cooking the food, you go to Italian restaurants in Little Italy, right? What's playing? Jimmy Roselli, Jerry Vale, Al Martino, all those guys, right?
Yep.
But he's telling me, he's like, Greg, that shit's like old. He goes, we don't listen to that shit. He goes, we listen to normal music. It's just in Italian. And I'm like, oh, wow, you're kidding. Just like my father always, whenever they had to go to the bathroom, he said, oh, I got to use the bug house, right? The bug house, meaning the
bathroom.
Right, the bathroom. That's what us Guineas say. Oh, I got to use the bug house, right? But then Marco's like, the what? And I said, the bug house. And he goes, no such thing. And I said, you know what it is? It's because in Italian, this is from 100 fucking years ago, when the Italian Americans were coming in, the bathroom was in the back of the house. So they say, I got to use the bug house.
And it became one word.
Yeah, one word. So we got all these
words. Italian American slang is kind of a mixture of English, Italian, and whatever. It's just kind of
New York. Yeah, but it's a New York accent with an Italian spin to it. Because if you go, just like you and I, Jimmy the Bull always calls it sauce. We're gonna have the sauce.
Oh, what's wrong?
Right? And I tell Jimmy, it's gravy. It's gravy. And he goes, it's sauce. But I tell him, no, it's not sauce. It's gravy. And macaroni. Joe, I never heard pasta when I was a kid.
No.
Never said pasta or we're having pasta today.
Was as close as we got.
Pastina was a different thing, though. That's a fucking like a soup and shit. Those little things. But right. But when we had,
what are we having tonight, Mom? Macaroni.
Right, macaroni. What kind of macaroni? We're having a wagon wheel, so the fucking we're having a wagon wheel, ziti's and fucking rigatone and shit like that.
Macaroni.
Are we gonna have manicottis? I hate that when people say.
But they put the vowel at the beginning. You never say pizza. You say a pizza.
Yeah, a pizza.
Or manigot. Like you don't say
manigot.
Say manigot. There's certain words where the vowel will change place.
A pizza.
Does it make any sense?
It almost sounds like beats. When they say instead of pizza, they say a pizza.
Let me get a pizza.
But that's the whole thing. See, these people don't see you guys from Cornstalk USA. When you hear the Guineas from New York, all the mafia guys and all that, they talk like that. They cannot speak any Italian, but that's the way they talk because that's the way we were taught to talk as kids in Italian families. We used Italian slang. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you said, agita is not like.
And it was funny. I went out.
Really, probably.
When I went out to Joe, when I went out to Alabama, right? Before that, Jimmy and I, Paletti, Jimmy the Bull, and we were talking about how, you know, like you get the agita, right? And I was telling Michelle Prado, who's actually Italian, and I told her, you know, we drink. I told Jimmy, you take the brioche, right? And he goes, yeah, bro, I take the brioche. And he goes
You
in the back.
remember, I said, yeah.
Right. So I still got the. She gave me gave me, Jimmy, and everybody old brioche.
That's great. That's great.
That's an Italian to you fucking people don't know. A brioche is like an Italian. It even has the Italian flag on it. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, Italians just eat that shit.
Yeah, the brioche. When you got the agita, you take a brioche. To be fair to Dave, many TVs actually most have the YouTube app. So technically, yes, the smart TVs can be a TV show.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not really a TV.
It's not like, on ABC after the Fantasy Island is RX.
So you're telling me anytime we do a YouTube video, it's a TV show? No.
Put it on, no, I but
there's real TV, and then there's this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, now I just I'm gonna take it for a little drip of this.
I bet you he has beats. He doesn't have fucking, he doesn't have, he has macaroni in that pot.
I could go for some of my beats.
Situation. You have one girl you want to date, but her friend is way hotter and she wants to smash. How do you navigate that knowing you will regret if either finds out? Well, how bad do you want it? Do you want to have a girlfriend or do you just want to drop a load, Donnie?
Wait, you have one girl you want to.
You want to date, a friend's way hotter and she wants to fuck. How do you navigate that?
It depends on who I like better.
But also, what are you looking for? You're looking to have a steady girlfriend, or you just want to drop?
If I'm looking for the girlfriend, there's no way I'm banging the other girl because they talk. No matter how much you say, I'm never saying a word. I swear to God, somehow your girl's gonna find out.
Always. So my answer is, if you want to date and you're gonna bang the girl eventually, right? But do you want the hot load or do you want a steady girl? And then you know the answer to your own question.
But Joe, there's two kinds of. I always said when I was young, or even growing up, I always said there's two kinds of girls in this world: the kind you want to marry, be in a relationship, and then the kind you want to fuck.
That's what I mean. Does he want to?
Never the same. When I really liked a girl, I didn't even think about fucking her. I just wanted to be with her. I couldn't wait to take her out. I couldn't wait just for her to sit next to me. That's when I really liked her.
That was the way you.
Right. You know what I mean? Or her legs touching my leg. I'm almost like, and just like, oh man, I love her so much. You know, that's when you really like her. But then there were girls where you looked at her and she just had an ass and tits and just she might not have even been that good looking. But like, man, I'd love to. There's something you feel that blood in the fucking piece of God. You know what I mean? And then you're like, you know?
Yep. King Robbie, Big Rob gave me a wedgie and slapped my bare ass cheek. Oh boy. King Robbie is the Down syndrome kid. Oh, here's Tough Enough. What's up? What are those hands?
Yeah, what is that?
It looks like a mermaid or something.
Are we trying to read hieroglyphs here? Or?
Hieroglyphics. We got fucking King Tut's fucking tomb here. Just make sure it's not one of those emotional, irrational friends who get mad at you for protecting you. I've lost friends trying to protect them for a similar thing. King Dale's question. Yes, I agree. You try to do the right thing and you end up being the bad guy because you're trying to be the good guy.
Right.
Video chat the girl, don't just text. Oh, to find out if it's a girl. Who are we talking about? I'm behind, so I'm at fault here. Greg and Joe, fucking online dating is fucked up. Yes, I think people should go out
100%
and meet girls on the dance floor. Greg, how do you rate the trainee that Jason Genova screwed at the Halloween party? Or whatever it was, the Cuban chick that Lou filmed. Is that the video deleted? Did you ever see it? You never saw that?
No.
On my video?
Yeah, listen, just there's trannies and then there's ones that look fucking you would never know. Trust me, she's hotter than any of you. I'll show you, so we won't even get into it. But
yeah.
Nobody likes it, you know. Those guys are with messes. I saw the one that what's his name fucked around with Big Lenny. And that was disgusting.
Oh, that wasn't that was a fucking.
He was with a tranny, a black one.
Yeah, that was a fucking just a big Here's Nick this is a good one. The young bull says to the old bull, "Look at all those cows down the hill. Let's run down there and fuck one of them." The old bull turns and says, "Let's walk down and fuck them all." You told me that? Yeah.
There you go.
I told you that. It's a Sopranos thing. I said that when they're at the soccer game. Uncle Junior to
Uncle Junior. He was a singer.
He still is. He's like in his 90s. He goes to like old age homes and he entertains the residents, you know, the old people. He sings and plays the acoustic guitar. Sings beautiful Italian opera.
I heard him singing some Italian music, yeah. That's the kind of shit we like. That
Bro,
Italian.
he's like 93 now. He still looks like he did in Godfather 2. Just he's got a gray, Johnny Ola.
Johnny Ola.
Johnny Ola. I don't know Johnny Ola. Johnny Ola told me about this place.
Yeah, how did you find out about this place? Yeah, Johnny Ola took us
Johnny Ola
there.
told me. He got the
Fredo, you're out of the family, Fredo.
He did that to me. King Robbie, do you love me? Wes Watson's girl is worth the bang, but she's a gold digger. I still don't know who this fucking Wes Watson guy is.
He's a Momo.
Getting loud in the city. That's a big Rob.
Dude, if he met you, the first thing you say, hey Joe, how you doing? I was a shotgun in jail. I was in jail. I did time in prison. You don't know I'm a bad dude. I can kill people.
I gotta look him up just so I don't
kill nobody. Maybe if he breathes on him.
Show putting comments, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Dude, he's over there talking in front of to the girl. The girl's got like a 7-year-old, 6-year-old little girl sitting with her. He's like, I want a blowjob, you. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, he's a piece of shit. But I mean, the girl's just a shot. You let her talk like that.
You have your kid there. And you're posting this.
And she said he needs to give me money or get busy, get lost and shit. That's you. You guys are stupid. You guys are blinded by the fucking just good looks don't mean shit. It's what's on it. That's what Tommy Lee was trying to say. After 2 weeks of banging that shit, he couldn't wait to get away from fucking.
Once, it's all down.
Telling you, you'd be shocked.
I'm gonna go through these things because we again, Greg, we're working overtime.
Yes, we are. Oh, we're having fun.
Yeah, dude, I can do this 24 hours. I love it. The term online girlfriend's immediately, obviously, red flag. Yeah, there's no such thing. There's no such real thing.
No such thing.
No, you make $300,000 a year. Shut your mouth. I'll shut it for you, little man. That's another Big Rob reference. But that's an exact quote from Big Rob to me.
You?
Yes. There's a funny Instagram live from years ago where he was like threatening me, and I just was like, "Fucking."
I didn't even know you guys knew each other, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we have an illustrious history, but whatever. Who cares?
I like Big Rob. I could settle that if you want me to. I could fix it.
Oh no, don't. I just leave it alone. I haven't heard from him. I'm blocked by him. It's much more peaceful. Lots of guys actually had success with girls from the Philippines. The video chat and then text and head over there, and it works out. But if you're talking to someone in the same country, that's stupid. Okay, you're saying.
Wait a minute. First of all, the girls from the Philippines. First of all, the lady boys are hotter than the fucking real girls. That's a fact. Second of all, you know who used to tell me? Dennis. Oh my God, the bodybuilder. I forgot his fucking. Anyway, the other thing is, what's his name?
Dennis Tenorino.
No. Dennis.
Dennis the Menace there. Dennis James.
Dennis James.
He was at the Olympics.
He was in there. He's a good guy. I love Dennis James. He's actually a great guy. But let me just say something. Those girls are looking for fucking a man. They don't give a shit. You could be ugly, you could look like, hi, I want to meet a girl. They don't give a shit. You know what it is? They just want to get out of it. Hi, I'd like to meet a girl. My name is Erwin. You know what I mean? I look great.
I'd like you to meet my mother. Come over for dinner Sunday.
But the thing is that they just are looking to get out of there, you know what I mean? So they'll marry you, they'll fucking clean your calzones, but God forbid they meet a guy here while you're out at work, you're gone.
Alonzo, my friend. Yeah, be careful what you do.
I saw a show on that. Bad.
Oh my fuck, Angelo, are you talking about me? Because I guess I have ADD because I'm forgetting comments and I'm mixing stories up, so I'm all fucked up. Excuse me, sir. I see you were in a near-death car. I'm going to mount my camera on my car, put my jacket on you, and take it back just so it looks like I help you. I'm the holy man of Michigan. Again, a real Big Rob video. Well played on the Indian. With the guy was Italian, I think he's talking about.
Yes.
That is true. No, that's true. That's a fact.
He was an Italian from Italy. Like he's an Italian American, but he came from Italy.
Yeah. Like
but he looked like a real Indian.
Chief was Italian, the fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
My chook thing fitting in that little urn. He said, I'm real far behind. If that was from the commercial from West Coast Johnny's Chapel, you said you put the piece you got in the urn.
Oh.
Greg and Joe, if you had an Ubdian friend and you found quite shady, who's Ubdian? and you found confesses to you that he's a phone scammer. Oh, Indian, and his secret life depends on a scam call center. You find it sad and obviously against the law. Would you I would say, fucking, you cut me in, cocksucker. I want a piece of this fucking action. Let's just make sure we fuck people that we don't like, not people random.
No,
I don't rat nobody.
But we don't become friends with people like that. I don't know. How would I meet some fucking guy that's an Indian fucking phone caller?
I don't even like saying, let me speak to your supervisor, because I think that's a rat move. When you're arguing with somebody on the phone over a business thing, sometimes you have to do it, but I still find that to be kind of radish. I'd rather just settle it and handle it. Joe said you listen to Italian podcasts in Italian. Yes, you still do that. Once in a while. I've gotten a little lazy with it. I should do it more to learn, and you're not getting out of it this time, buddy. Next time you go to Italy, I demand you film, you talk. He wants me to film, and it's a good. That's good. I like that. He wants me to film myself talking in Italian, like it to a waitress or something. Like,
okay.
All I've gotten, because I always say I study every day. Every day I study, and it's different to do it on a fucking app than it is in person. It's very intimidating.
Yes, especially if you don't know the way. And
I get clammed up. I forget. So that's.
And you know what else, too, Joe? The way you read a word is not the way to say it. You know, like abits. You know what I mean? Like pizza. Some people say a pizza. Others say it almost like it's B with a B. Abits. Yeah. Let's go get abits. You're right.
Yeah. But I like that.
No, it's good. Because the way
I
they
like
form the words,
it'll help me in the long run.
When you read a word, it sounds different when somebody says it, especially from over there. They have a different. It's the dialect of the way they say it.
It's very different in different regions of it too. I've been there too. Doug. I have one chocolate and 5 hours going back. Is dark berry juice sweeter? I guess.
I've had it.
I'm trying to get through these things because, like I said, it's after 6.
Oh my God.
It wasn't bad at all. I couldn't wait for her to leave that with them, but that's a different story. That's usually the case. Yeah. Once the little guy throws up, he wants to be alone. It's true what you say, Greg. I think once you take the politics and the judges, we enjoy it more because I think we'd all just enjoy seeing physiques of the 1% of the world being bodybuilding. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who you like is your physique. Doesn't matter who won the show. It's who do you like. Doug Bryan, why do you have Megan Gendrick's photo over there, Doug?
Hope he slept.
Yeah.
Because he slept. He forgot. Go ahead.
Taking the family ski trip to Vail, Colorado for the holidays. Just want to say thanks again from Nathan and I. Happy
See
holidays.
how he see. Oh, so now he slipped. See, he kept that name on.
Yeah.
What was the name on that?
Doug Bryan, spelled with an A. There was a Doug Bryan in the NFL kicker who kicked for the Jets with an E. So that's how we'll remember that. Jets kicker, different spelling. There is a blonde high jumper. I think she's Swedish. She's absolutely gorgeous. Most of those gymnastic ones are fucking cool. What's up from Texas? Ironhead Hooligan. What's up, Ironhead?
Ironhead.
It's Nick. I don't get how giving gender studies to a bunch of spare scientists in Botswana helps us. It just creates bullshit high-paying jobs. Yes, because it's a scam, Nick. There really is no place in Botswana that's going to take the money and buy, books.
Right, I make up the names like that when I say this shit.
But that is true though. There is something on this bill that has that. Because remember when Doge was.
It is.
So basically, it's all under the table fucking deal. We're gonna do $2 million for this fucking thing. You get $1 million, I get $1 million.
Well,
nobody checks on it because
the problem is that's what they do it all the time. Even under Biden, they always stuck in a whole bunch of pork in the bill, which is bullshit. Okay, and the Republicans have to pass it. But what happened is this time they're saying we're not passing it. You pull that out, and we'll pass it. They're saying no, we're not pulling it out. Matter of fact, we're going to shut down. So it's not the Republicans, it's them.
Yeah,
they added shit, and they wanted they added stuff onto the bill, and they want it to be passed that way.
I think this thing should be a la carte. Bill should be a la carte, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's figure out this thing. get it done, sign it. Okay, what's the second subject? Don't put it all on one.
No, but they still wanted diversity and inclusion, Joe. There's still a lot of places that still practicing that.
Yeah, well, they're still
Dude,
hoping that
the New York Yankees, their single A baseball team
girl. Yeah,
is a woman manager, and she's only in her 30s. You're not going to tell me you can't find an ex-pro, but
bring to the table.
it's bullshit. That's all diversity and inclusion.
Yep, Greg's 100% right. The crying Indian was an Italian. Yep, definitely he was, Nick. I'll be getting some sleep now back in Denmark. Already had a handful of work experiences coming back. I'll tell you, Instagram show. Goodbye. Hoog, thanks, bro. Love you.
Thank you, brother.
You on Instagram. Go get some sleep.
Thank you.
Long trip to Thailand. Angelo, good to be a part of the show. I'll make some shows as possible. I'm cracking night shift here again. Greg, you're going to get a follow from me. Much love to you guys. Thank you for that big one. Angelo,
thank you, Angelo.
Grazie tante, paisan. Pray for Denmarkistan. Oh, Jesus.
Denmark.
Yes, Denmark is getting it's the immigration. Is
but you can't get that out of. They were saying Germany's so bad. It's for generations they're fucked.
Joe, did you tell Greg about the incompetence of Trevor? No, I never told Greg that. Trevor is the producer, the engineer at the radio show. Me and that guy Anthony Tuminello do on Monday nights, the AM show. And the guy behind the glass has just been totally fucking up the last month. I mean, bad. And it's really not that many things that you got to do. You play an intro, you play a commercial, and then you play the outro kind of. And he likes this.
Well, tell him to like it on somebody else's dime.
Yeah. We pay to do that. We got a sponsor that covers it.
That's what I'm saying.
The sponsor we were paying to get, they didn't pay. They recruited us, but said, this is the deal. You got to pay X to get a half hour, X to get an hour. So we said, all right, we'll do the half hour. Let's just get, and then we got sponsors that covered it. So, if it was just us doing it, trying to get sponsors, it's bad enough. But now I got somebody that's fucking paying the bill. And if they say, hey, what's going on? Why is that thing always fucking starting late? The commercial cuts in half.
No, you can't do that. No.
I got to deal with it on my end. But again, I'm not going over his head because that's a fucking scumbag rat move. I will deal with it on his level.
Just go in there and tell him if I catch you, no smoking pot, I'm paying you.
Yeah, this ain't working right. You got to, I'm sorry. I let it go for 4 weeks. And I don't want to be I will not be a rat, though. I can't do that.
No, you don't scare the shit of him, no.
Yeah, but I just want to fucking fix what he's doing wrong. Don't do it. Fix it. Do it right. You did it right, we've been there 2 years, over 2 years. There was always a little fuck up here and there. That's fine. Everybody does it. I do it all the time. Fuck, marry, or kill, all in their prime. Marissa Tomei, Phoebe Cates, and Gina Davis. Again, if you marry somebody, you can fuck them all the time. But I try to answer those fuck, marry, kill with
Phoebe Cates in her prime for me is the marriage.
Phoebe Cates is pretty hot. All of them are good looking. Gina Davis has always been good looking to me. Marissa Tomei obviously is fucking stellar.
Yeah, I'd have a tough time between. You got to talk in a prime. Phoebe Cates in a prime is perfect.
I guess I would kill
Gina my dream Davis girl.
The other two are hotter. Yeah,
I love Marissa Tomei too, Joe. It's tough, but Phoebe Cates was my dream girl when I was young. I love her.
Yeah, Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei probably cooks better, so I'll marry her, and I'll fuck Phoebe Cates. But fast the original high Phoebe Cates. Wicked Mind, Body, Soul. That's a cool name. I like that. What's up, fellas? Still waiting on the shoulder workout video, Greg.
It's coming.
A long time. It's coming.
Don't hold your breath, but it's coming.
It's coming. Greg, that's the unfortunate beating of Rodney King. Do you remember any of the times when they're all bad? Do you have any stories? I mean,
I think some of you guys are pretty bored right now. You're bringing up Rodney King. Fuck him.
That's a message. We're going on too long. Give me an AOT tongue twist before I sleep with the slurping noise. Oh,
an AOC tongue twist. Oh shit.
I live down Gregg's block, but I'm a Bronx girl.
Tell your parents to throw out better shit.
Lots of those fucking hundreds that she has. Well, the old How to Be a Bartender books. Did you catch any of them in the fucking garbage?
No, I'm waiting for maybe one of her old soiled panties or something. My mother's like, "God, throw these out."
Remember when I got out of the car, knocked out
Lucy, you want to go get our beats?
Girls.
See, she wants to go
He's
get our
bringing
beats.
up Mel Hall from the Yankees.
Lucy, these guys want to ask a question before. They want to know if black guys really do have bigger dicks. She said, no, that's not true. What about Puerto Ricans? Lou? Do I? Oh, I don't know if you heard that people are doing. We know people are doing. Come on, but you're a cock connoisseur.
Jesus.
She said, what? It's a stereotype. Okay.
Well, listen, she's being honest, right? She's saying.
Oh, she's a cock connoisseur. She knows.
Person. All right. That's
She
a good
knows.
answer.
See, the thing with Spanish, though, they're all uncircumcised. And a lot of blacks are circumcised. Right? Lou?
A lot of blacks aren't, though, too. Most of the ones that I saw during strip searches had fucking elephant trunks. They had the fucking. And Pedro Martinez was.
Lucia woke up. What? He said most of the black dudes that he arrested, they had elephant trunks. And they weren't circumcised. What's your experience with that?
They were cut.
Yours were cut? Okay, she said a lot of black guys, she were cut.
He was dealing with fucking guys that weren't.
There you go. You were, Lou, you didn't go, you need more ghetto black men, I think. So if you and I break up, you got to go ghetto, I think.
No.
She said no.
No, good.
I changed her. She wants old white guy dick now, right?
Fucking Italians.
She said she never did it. Lou, you like old white guy dick now, right? You could talk a little louder. They know.
Charlie Arms around her then. He's really old.
That's funny.
Story Time had some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. Thanks for entertainment. I loved Story Time on Generation Lion.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Excellent fucking show. Raw Foo. This live stream is sponsored by Enhanced Athlete. Use promo code Tony Hughes Ladyboy 66% off.
Dude, where he is, the lady boys look goddamn good. Hate to tell you. Some of them do, some don't.
Some do. Joe, what shade of Just for Men colors you? I don't use any now because they told me to wait a year and it just turned into a year.
That hair
But
got thick, though.
use stuff
hair's
that
thick.
has a certain ingredient in it, so it's hard for me. The stuff I used to use Just for Men, I can't use anymore. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Thank you, Nick. It was Mermaid Man on
Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy.
and Barnacle Boy. Barnacle Man. He wanted to be Barnacle Man because he was like 70. I never thought I'd be rooting for a Canadian team in the World Series.
Me too. It's hard for me to root. If it was any other team but the Dodgers, I would probably root against Toronto because I don't really like them. I don't like Vlad Guerrero.
Yeah. Greg took lots of Synthol. Wow, I've never heard that one.
Wow, jeez. Did I really? I'm glad you're an expert on me.
Larry Pollock is discussing Gregg Valentino Synthol use right now live on his channel. Serious and silliness body bill 3157.
No, he's not doing it. He's first of all, that guy's a troll. And if Larry one time said that somebody told him that, we were talking shit about him and he got mad because he knows it wasn't true. So that guy's a coward, you know how it is.
And Larry in Vegas at the
Larry would go after him if he knew who it was. But anyway.
Met him, in person and said hi to him. And I tell her, I'm one of Greg's friends, and he says he knows about this show and all that. He was a good guy, Larry. He had a fucking.
Oh, you introduced yourself to him?
Yeah. He had the dog with him, like a service dog.
Him and I get along really well. I get along very well with him.
Yeah, he seems like he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's very good. He's giving me his food and shit when we're out there. He's good.
Yeah, no, he would seem like a nice guy. Where is Jason Genova? We miss him. I don't.
Lucia thinks Larry's cute too, right, Lucia? Lou, where are you?
Yeah.
Did you hear it? Say a lot. He can't hear it. Say, is Larry? You think Larry's a good-looking guy? You like his blue eyes? You said, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, he's got a nice
Did you
face.
hear it? Did you hear it? Say, you heard it?
You heard me, Greg.
Yeah, I heard you, but I don't know if they heard.
Yeah. No, I heard it. He's got nice features. You know, he's a good-looking dude. The sperm donation centers are advertising every now because there are so many gay couples now using the banks, and there's a shortage. I would never donate my seed to those freaks. Yeah, you don't know where you got given it to sometimes.
Just that I don't want to know that somewhere out there I might have a kid or something. You know, because still it would be my kid, whatever.
Yeah, no, it sure would be. Yeah, you don't know anything. King Dale, thanks for answering my questions. King Dale, thank you for watching and asking them.
Yeah, thanks.
You bring some fucking interesting fucking topics that we probably wouldn't think about. I got no problem. We fucking read every question and just the silly ones we don't fucking answer. When did Gregg start losing his love for bodybuilding? Because obviously has shown his passion for it when so what's south for him. It's not you fucking.
I love bodybuilding.
You don't deal with you don't care about
The
who's
sport
winning
end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Somewhere around 2000, whatever, 2010 maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around there.
Is this the real Vince Goodrum? Sub Joe, sub Greg. What's up, Vince?
I don't know if that's really Vince.
I don't know if it is, but
Vince. I like Vince Goodrum. Vince Goodrum is one of my guys.
Very entertaining and
a very good man. He's a good man. I like Vince, but I don't know if that's really him.
I don't know if it's him or not. AJ still live. AJ, yeah, AJ fucking went to work, slept, came back, and was still on. He works nights.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go shortly though, because I'm gonna get. I'm going to La Beats.
I got a piece.
La Beats.
Of course, as soon as I pop in, Greg's talking about the schlong. Oh, come on. What do you think? We're going to talk about who's going to win the Arnold Classic on this?
Talking to you guys.
Updates on the Delp video soon.
It's coming. It's like Christmas. It's coming.
This is a good question for Gregg. He's probably into this. Whose farts would you rather smell, Nicki Minaj or Kim Kardashian? Well, you don't like those big asses, but who's?
No, you lost me on that. Neither one. They could both fall off the end of the earth. I don't like those asses. Neither one of them.
I would take K squared. That would be mine. Gregg, I think we're gonna pop out.
Yeah. Aren't you hungry too, Joe?
What?
Aren't you hungry? Do you have food waiting for you?
Yes, I got to see. She came home from work while I was doing this program, so I gotta go upstairs and see what's going on. Skip Milligan, I love you, Gregg. You are my brother. I'm so happy to see you're doing well.
Thank you, Skip. I appreciate it, brother.
Skip,
I'm going to get a maximum pump right now.
I'm going to get a Slin. I'm going to get some protein. But of course, guys, take care of the boys over at enhancedlabs.com.
Yes. And don't forget, wait a minute, don't forget, how about checking out the magazine, Muscle Sport Mag, the only bodybuilding magazine left, guys. And you know what? I write the Ramblin' Freak in there. Rich Piana used to write for there. If he didn't die, he'd still be there. What's his name? Jerry Ward.
I don't know if Rich would still be here because he didn't.
Yeah, Rich got a little stupid at the end, but Jerry Ward.
Jerry, I love Jerry. Boston,
and, Boston Lloyd, all of them. And Boston Lloyd's boy writes for us right now, right?
Yeah, Musclehead, Tyler Bowden.
Yeah,
Tyler Bowden's fucking videos, bro. He gave me, he told me the AI program, and I downloaded it. I haven't started it yet. But he's been putting videos up. Musclehead 320, hysterical. They're fucking dynamite. You're gonna love them. Definitely check them out. Yeah, Tyler's been with us for years now.
Lee Priest,
while he was in the can, he was
Lee Priest. Yeah,
in the prison he was writing. Where's Tyler? Here's Tyler right here.
Yeah.
He also had Underground, but he's out now, and he's got his own. It's a Musclehead 320 Pro Muscle Labs. It's like if you're on gear, it's the stuff to take. He's got his own thing going on. Yeah, no.
So we got a lot. You know, you guys should check out the magazine. So you know.
Yes. Definitely check it out. Go to musclesportmag.com/store. $34 a year, free shipping in the U.S. and cheap shipping elsewhere. But Gregg,
and you have to read the Ramblin' Freak. It's called Talking Smack, but it's still the Ramblin' Freak.
Doesn't matter. It's Gregg.
All right.
It's fucking Gregorio. That's going to do it for us on this week's episode of Enhanced Labs presents the Gregg and Joe Show. We will be back Wednesday right here on Muscle Sport TV, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I guess 9 p.m. in Denmark. But that's going to do it for us, guys.
All right,
Thank you
Joe.
for sticking it out, Greg. I love you.
Beats right now,
Always.
baby.
Upbeats. Go enjoy, man.
All right.
We'll see you next time. Bye
See
bye.
you guys. I love you guys.